Kilo fait en mode chocolate. Fine, no baguette. Watch your love for like it. Why not more than your body, chocolate. Bush it ready, yeah, in my day. Double dose, kilo fait. Why now?
Hey, y'all.
War never changes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Not war, just.
All right, Fallout thing. I'm so Fallout themed right now. I
know.
love the show. I love the game.
The show is so
more.
good.
Okay,
I
have to watch it. I have to catch up.
You gotta fucking watch it.
Well, I didn't play the game, so will it work for me?
Yeah, it'll definitely work for you.
Yeah.
I only played half of the first game. It was too much for me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the show and I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense.
I gotta leave and come back. I had to change my Dom Daddy to Vault Dweller.
What are you changing it to?
To Vault Daddy.
Vault Daddy. Oh, that's good.
Vault Daddy. I'm a fucking sexy nerd.
You're a sexy nerd. Yeah.
I'm a sexy nerd.
I believe it. Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
Well, even the shirt. I didn't even realize your shirt. That's also
Ralph.
I am.
I love that.
Oh my god! don't do him like that. He is special. You don't believe it?
No, I love when he says, "I'm in danger." I was like, "That's my life all the time. I shouldn't be doing this." Still here.
I feel like the dog that's in the flames all the time. It's like, this is fine.
This is fine.
You adjust to the temperature after a while.
Yeah.
That's me.
Right? It helps tempers you, and that's why you're so strong as you are now. Just flame retarded.
I hate that when people.
Can I still say retarded? This
no.
Is a cancer. This is a cancer show, so we gotta talk about stuff like this.
It is cancer. Okay. All right. Okay. You got me. You fucking got me. All right.
I don't know if they changed it. I gotta look into it. I don't know. Flame retardant. They said flame retarded.
Yeah. You know you're not supposed to.
Now it's resistant, isn't it?
Is it just flame resistant?
I don't know. I grew up in a generation where that word was still okay in a context.
Flame retardant. You can say that. Don't.
If I can't say it in one way, why can't I say it in the other?
Because
it's like what's that Lizzie McGuire? That Lizzie McGuire commercial.
Retarded and retarded,
which is great because I actually used this last time we had a cancel episode, and I provided proof of a commercial video from the 90s. I had to scrape up to say, it was okay.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Was.
Well, I mean, was. Yeah. Was okay.
Was. You cannot say retarded anymore.
Yeah, you can't say the R word. Either of the two R words.
Well, what if we're part of, I don't know. Because according to Philadelphia, back in the day, that's how they classified special needs children.
I guess
it's on my record somewhere.
The black president, so only if you're black you can say it. Only if you're retarded you can say it.
But I think that was the argument too. I think there was like a movement for that. It was like, we can say that. And I was like,
we are getting canceled. We are getting canceled. We are getting canceled.
First of all, Jess,
wonder what we did.
Jess, I need you to make sure that you need a banner up saying the thoughts and views of Cardi, Dr. Bumar.
Why am I first?
And BK Luther King do not necessarily reflect.
So I'm safe. So everything I represent then.
Or the HNC network.
Fucking wholesome horrors over there. I think y'all safe.
Did you say a wholesome horror?
Oh, I'm terrible. I have a lot of.
I am a wholesome horror. I really am.
Right. I ain't stutter. Cancel me. This is the episode to do that shit.
Oh my god!
I got a lot to get off my chest today.
Let's go.
Good. This is the place to do it. This is the place to do it. Okay. Welcome to the Unicorn Strain No Chaser, where you come for the shenanigans, but you stay for the debauchery. We got a very, 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 very special episode. Remember how they used to say it back in the day? A very special episode of Unicorn Straight No Chaser. This is the cancel episode.
Classic.
Cancel. Okay, so we originally did the cancel culture episode and we said one night only. You may come on the stream and say any and all things that are unpopular and also non-politically correct. You can say whatever you want to in the chat. You will not be banned. You will not be blocked.
Wait, whoa. By our standards, because Facebook might block you.
Right.
I don't want y'all to go ham and Gina get y'all and Siren get y'all whole account blasted. Like
that's a good one.
Like
yes, at your own risk. At your own risk. Remember, don't get your account blocked. You are absolutely positively correct on that. But it's a lot of things that we say, as they call it kitchen table talk. So we say it in the comfort of our homes, but we are afraid to say it in mixed company because we do not know who we are going to offend. Well, tonight we are going to offend someone. Someone somewhere is going to be offended. On the first episode, we definitely talked about trans people, talked about the R word, we talked about Kanye, saying nigga, all types of things. So we are going to see if we can outdo ourselves this evening. Yay!
That's right. We set the bar high.
Why you've never seen a clip of that episode at all.
It would never air. You just had to be there.
And Cardi is feeling very froggy this evening, so he will be jumping. Okay. I figure
I'm drinking tequila.
Oh Lord, you always drinking tequila.
I need to be sponsored by 1800.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, and before I forget, we have Bong Wars coming up.
Yeah.
Bong Wars
is coming up. All right. Return of the Tacos, Saturday, May 4th, 7 p.m. until the Cardi Experience is throwing his 3rd annual Negro de Mayo. All right. So please.
We made it to 3.
DM Cardi for location, cost. It's always a good time. As we stated before, Cardi always throws a really, really good party. And that was like
money worth.
I want to say that was like your best party ever, was the last.
Yeah, last thing of the mile was fucking lit.
Yeah, last
kind of tacos though. Fuck it, I'll eat all tacos.
Man, turkey, beef, shrimp.
You know, like American crunchy tacos, or we talk about like the actual like flat corn tortilla?
We got flat corn, we have hard, we got soft, no ditties. Like got all the fucking tacos, nachos, dips and shit.
No ditty.
I see y'all.
Hey Reva, welcome. You came for the BBLs. Well, before we get to the BBLs, I'm going to let my fellow unicorns introduce themselves. We will start with ladies, and since I am no lady, Giselle, please introduce yourself. You never stop laughing at that.
I know, because you're so about reason. I just never. I know you're gonna say it, but I never expect that you're gonna say it. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, okay. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Jazz here. Your fancy fetish lady. Just here to have fun with everybody, and let's get crazy. Let's talk. Let's get in this conversation. I'm excited.
Yes. And Dr. Boomar, please let.
What's up? What's up, people? I'm Basim the Dream everywhere. You can find me IG, TikTok, like I've been saying, AOL, MSN, Hotmail. If you need me, you can find me.
BB Messenger.
Actually, BB Messenger, yes. Black Planet, yes. Mi Gente, no.
Oh, I'm not Mi Gente.
Wow, that's discrimination.
Nah, I just, by the time I found Mi Gente, it was like, yo, like, for what?
Yeah, no, exactly.
You had to be there.
Yeah, like you just had to be there.
Yeah.
And BK Luther King has slid in right on. He has a dream, okay?
I do have a dream, and that's for the whole world just to be bisexual and happy.
You know what? That's not a bad dream.
Like, if everybody bisexual, then there will be world peace. just have sex with each other.
It actually might be more peaceful.
I don't agree.
No.
Nah.
It would create more competition amongst men. So therefore, there would still be wars because men would still
They say, "Don't matter, I'm winning."
You would win, but
we got more of 50-50.
What does the rest of your shirt say? Thank God I don't what?
Says, thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
I know that's right.
I feel a whole entire shirt.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to read it every time you moved. I was like, I'll ask later.
Yeah, thank God I don't look like what I've been through because I've been through some shit. But it's your boy BKE for life. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Another Thursday. No more light skin show, Cardi, no more.
We had a good run, man. Had a good run.
It was a good run. It was fun.
It was.
It was fun. Sorry I'm late, y'all.
Can't even activate our light skin power, so we're so far apart now. It's bullshit.
Hold up. Diagonal.
Yeah, I had to drag Cardi on the stream because I didn't know whether y'all niggas was showing up. So I was like, Cardi, you gotta show up in case they don't show up.
I was coming. I just left work late and traffic was horrible. So
what up, James?
Whatever.
James. What's up, Darius?
Who getting cursed out?
Somebody getting cursed out.
No, I just got loud ass family members in the background.
Long as it's not me. LSP?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. I missed something.
Lumpy Space Princess? No, that's reverse. I'm dyslexic. Maybe don't mind.
And guys, we have
merch.
We have merch coming. Okay.
We got merch.
I'm waiting for all my shirts to come in, and then I'm gonna do a light skin party. Lord.
I gotta use that move for
it. That sounds
it would have been, but Dr. Boomar here, so it's not total light skin party.
It's not total light skin. I mean, and Siren's here. We're not gonna play that game.
I was gonna say, I was like, who light skin? Not me. So I'm waiting for all the shirts to come in so then I could do my little photo shoot and my little commercial. I want to come out with a bang. I'm very anal that way. So
we all like anal.
We do. Actually, we do. I had to take a little break, but anyway, that's another story.
What?
So merch commercial coming soon, y'all.
Oh man.
And I got my Dingling t-shirt for unapologetically black trivia. They had their Dingling shirt, so I had to get one of those. So merch. All right. So BK, you're muted.
I know.
Okay.
They loud in the background song.
Oh, okay. As long as you know. Anywho, y'all, I am your queen of extra, your son of shenanigans, your diva of debauchery, the official HBIC of Unicorn Straight No Chaser, and we are here to be inappropriate all evening. Reva starting it up. She love a good jingling. All right.
I'm ready to burn shit.
I know. Let's start with something light because Reva did say that she was here for the BBLs.
Why just for the BBLs?
Sid is not on here, but we discussed this in the chat. I'm putting everything together. I am sick of BBLs. I'm sick of these fucking stage lashes at 9:00 in the morning with the crust in your eyes. I'm sick of you coming to handle your business. You in the fucking office downtown with your pajamas on. I'm sick of the dirty bonnets. The LV Chanel dirty bonnets. Okay.
Wash your bonnet. Right there.
Wash your bonnet. They only cost like $5.
What picture is that?
Oh shit!
That's somebody fucking ghetto ass cousin. And cancel because Justice Fire wearing a bonnet right now.
I'm canceled because I did not thank our Lord and Savior, not Jesus Christ, but just the best.
Just the best. Yeah.
Just the best. I was muted. Sorry.
I am so sorry, Jessica. Forgive me. But also back to the dirty bonnets. First of all, why does it have to be a dirty Louis Vuitton bonnet, fake Louis Vuitton bonnet? That's my issue.
Do Louis Vuitton even make bonnets?
No. No. So why would you buy that?
You already know it's a knockoff.
Absolutely not. So, and I'm sick of lace fronts. I'm sick of bad lace fronts. I'm sick of lace fronts, period. But look at the fucking baby hair. The lace is not cut properly. I don't even wear lace fronts, and I know how to wear a lace front if I needed to wear a lace front. I'm sick of that shit. Black women, do your hair. Take care of your hair. You think that looks better than your hair? Look at this shit. Look at the hairline.
Ma'am.
Look at the
What
hairline.
the fuck?
I know you ain't go outside like that.
You know what?
That's
That
what
looks
I'm
like
saying.
you know you had a Trolls doll when you was a kid. That's what that looked like.
Dollar store Barbies.
We talking about bonnets. I'm gonna put mine on my little
I have this one resident that comes in with that type of hairline. She always got like a ponytail one, a ponytail lace front, and that hairline is so stiff, it's so rigid. Like,
fix it, Jesus.
Why?
I hate the braided ones. Like, we know them ain't real cornrows. Like, it just look horrible.
I don't know why that exists. Like, you got it out of a fucking Tyler Perry's mansion closet.
And this is the other thing: when you put the lace too far down on your forehead,
like she ain't got no forehead.
That is not where your hairline starts.
And her eyelash is crusty.
You are supposed to cut it close to your natural hairline. I'm sick of all of it. I'm tired. I don't want to see no more. Black women, can we please do better? Can you take care of natural hair? Can you take care of them? Take the lashes off. The lash is hanging for life. The lash is hanging on for dear life.
Those fucking cum catchers.
I love them.
That's what
so
they are.
much.
They're cum catchers.
But I love them.
That's how they started.
I personally can't wear them because it's too overstimulated. But like sometimes I have a thing for people, especially women. If it looks good on you, it looks good. If you feel good about it. However, just because you look good doesn't mean, or you feel good in it doesn't mean everybody else is going to see it that way. You know what I mean? We all think we got that one outfit that we think we hot shit in, and it don't look right? For whatever reason, makeup, whatever.
That's what you
look. I've been in that situation a few times in my
life. It looks right on drag queens. I'll say that.
Huh?
It looks right on drag queens.
It's such a thing,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's certain lashes are for when you're performing. So you're on the stage. People got to see you all the way from the back. They did not sell those so that you could be getting your EBT card, adjusted at 8:45 in the morning.
Well, they say dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. So.
Well, the eyelashes were worn by prostitutes to catch nut and keep them out their eyes. So if that's what they dressing for,
keep going.
Keep going.
I mean, it looks so heavy. Like, how can you open your eyes? It just seems so heavy.
No, yeah, I can't. I bought like a pair recently just to put on for my birthday. Nope. I had to take them off. Thank God they were magnetic. I just ripped that shit off in the middle. I was like, I'm good. I'm done. Can't do it. I don't understand how people can do it. Go off.
Crazy. Men, how do you feel about lace fronts, BBLs, all that?
So we talking about
who got 3 complaints about the R word? What? We were saying you can't say it. Somebody complained already.
Told you.
Who's snitching?
Wait, what R word?
Told you.
Well, I started off the show with saying flame retardant, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, that's a completely different word. It just sounds similar.
That's what I said. That's not the same word.
It's not the same word.
I had to make sure, so I didn't want to get canceled.
You've been canceled. You say something cancel worthy every episode. Now, but back to what I was saying, how do y'all really feel about it? Like, do you have issues with women wearing these things, or y'all think it's sexy?
I just want women to come out. I just want all women that have them to come out and say that they're not doing them for men.
Mm-hmm.
Take account.
Like, that's my issue. Like, that's really my issue. Like, women keep saying, well, men. Listen, most men don't give a fuck. Most men will, and I think I've said it on this podcast before, most men will fuck a turkey sandwich. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all.
The right amount of mayo?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, like the right amount of mayo, they in there, you know what I mean? The right cheese, nigga. Y'all got provolone on that? They might, you know what I mean? Like,
this is already holy.
And so I don't understand this, like women saying like excited about it, because it's like, you're not doing this to get a man. So you're doing this because you feel like you got to compete with the next chick for whatever reason, but it's not competing with her for a man. I don't know what y'all competing for, but y'all not competing for a man.
Well, can we also say then how come like men pay for it too for their girls? They purposely pay for the surgery to have
no. That's not what they're paying for. They're paying to put her above other men's reach. That is not the same thing.
But he desires it too.
And because if they pay for it now, now I have access to this woman for whenever I want her.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying.
But that's what she's.
That's what she wants.
But no, that's what she's want. Exactly. Like if she wanted.
Sorry, that's just hilarious.
If she wanted a G-Wagon, he could afford the G-Wagon, he would buy her the G-Wagon.
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, at least pay for a good BBL is what I'm saying.
Like, no, I can't. I don't like the BBLs.
Don't get the Kim Kardashian special. Like
my issue is don't get a BBL. Don't get a BBL and then start a fitness page. That's all. That's my only issue. Like
don't get a BBL.
That annoys the fuck out of me.
Don't get a BBL and have a baby, because when you go get your body done, you're supposed to be done having kids. You fuck up your body when you get pregnant after the surgery.
That's what my baby mom did it. Cardi B. I was thinking about Cardi B because I was like, she did all that work to her body just to turn around and get pregnant again,
and she had to go back and do surgery again.
I was about to say, and then went back.
Yeah, she does not look good in my opinion. Now she really messed herself up, and I thought she was a really beautiful woman, but
beautiful.
Face in the face.
Social media.
You know what it reminds me of?
Get to your head.
Yeah.
Which let me say real quick before I let y'all run amok. This is what I hate more than anything else. Fucking filters. I wish that they would get rid of every fucking filter in the world. I hate it. I fucking
Can one of those filters be caked on makeup?
They got makeup and then put the filter on top of the fucking makeup.
Because I can't stand that shit. Like all that caked on makeup, the lashes, the wigs. I'm not an ass man. Now, granted, yes, I've been posting a lot of ass on my IG because Meg got the wannabe challenge going on, and it's beautiful to look at. I don't want it. I'm a titty man. I'm sorry. If you got the titties, natural titties are even better. Pierced are top tier. But however, that shit is not attractive to me. They do that for themselves to impress other women, not to impress me. And trust me, don't no man going around saying, "Man, I want a woman with a BBL." No, they just want to fuck. That's really what it is. Like, it's something. I don't know why women do it. What y'all do to impress other women? Like, can I ask the two women on that? Like, why do y'all do things? Well, if y'all do things for yourselves to impress other women, to be like, "Oh, now I know she gonna talk shit, but let me go ahead." Like, why do women do that?
No,
I don't feel like I do. I got locks in my hair. I don't get my nails done.
No, get your nails done. The dick grabber's got to be, appealing.
I know because when I first started came to the network and stuff, like I did start getting my nails done and stuff. But I don't. It's just that's not really me. It's just not me. I'm here to call my son in. Can you button my button? Can you help me zip this up? Like, I didn't even know how to. There's very much a lot of things about me that are tomboyish, and that's one of them. I don't want no fucking nails. So I wait until the summertime to get my pedicures done. I don't like long toenails. I don't like them painted or nothing. But guess what? I scrub the fuck out of my feet. You will never find a crust, a cankle, a corn, or nothing on them. But I'm not into all of that. I'm very much like, I just do what I feel like I want to do when I want to. I'll wear very minimal makeup. I'll do my eyebrows every day, but foundation, I own it. I own all the makeup, but I don't have time to be doing that shit. I really just once I started locking my hair, I went through a grieving process, right? Where I was just like, oh my God, I'm ugly because I don't have all this weave and stuff, because I thought that's what I needed. Now that I got to the point where I'm like, this is what I naturally look like. I do not want anything that is going to skew my self-esteem and make me dependent on something to feel pretty. And so every now and then I might use a filter because I look really tired or something, and I to make some content real quick, but I have one that I use, and I will not use anything else because I still look pretty natural, like the way I normally look. Because I'm like, I ain't no catfish, nigga. This is what I look like. And you gonna like it or you don't like it. These is natural titties. I done had kids, and so they need a little teardropish. It is what it is.
Teardropish.
It's gravity. You can't fight gravity.
I try very hard to not, because I'm on all day, every day. I try very hard not to fall into the traps of I have to have a wig on or lashes or a face filter and plus a motherfucking filter. I try really hard to not fall into that, so I don't wake up one day and be like, oh my god, I'm ugly. So
yeah,
I think that's what
I appreciate you for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just to touch on that, like, I think I'm a little broken in that site because I use filters. I like getting glammed up. I like not being glammed up. I'm a hobo some days, and whatever. And I don't feel bad about myself. I don't feel like I'm competing. I don't give a shit about anybody and nothing. I just do my own thing. I like putting eyelashes on because I want to put eyelashes on. Do I do for fetish reasons? Like, say if I'm working and I'm doing something, sometimes it's because of that, but that's a paid gig. You know what I mean? But like, again, it's a situation where doing it for yourself, or even doing it to like attract a mate, attract somebody, or even just to make yourself feel good. I think a lot of people get confused with that as well, because like, I know, again, I've always been a big girl. So we're automatically thought that we're supposed to be frumpy, be all this. And I was like, I've never been that in my life. Figure my outfits were never always pumped, but like they were not always great. Right. I still wear things that are way too small for me. I love it. I don't give a shit. I still titties out, everything. I don't give a shit. I look great. And it's a situation where it's like, for filters too, I use filters a lot because one, I'm not always putting makeup on and I have discoloration all over my face. So sometimes I like doing that. I'm not gonna fucking put makeup just to color correct my face, to do all that, because you're gonna have one dumbass somewhere, which again I don't really give a shit about. But like they'll say, oh well, like what's wrong with your face? Now I gotta fucking explain. No, just look at the fucking picture and be nice about it. Shut the fuck up or keep going. I think abusing it, and then you start seeing like people who have like what is that? The one with the fake eyelashes, the blue eyes, but you're not blue eyed. It's too much. I feel like that's too much, and that needs to like kind of elevate for a lot of people. Especially like, again, not to be like on a gender situation, but like when I see men use it and I'm just like, you got 8 feet fucking eyelashes on in this picture. And I know that's not you.
Jazz.
So what?
You're echoing.
I'm echoing? Is it too loud?
Possibly, or something bouncing off.
I don't know.
No, it's not coming from my screen.
No, it was every time you were talking, it was echoing. Somebody in the chat said it before.
Yeah, let me see.
All right, I don't think I hear it now. Let me see. Talk.
Booga booga.
Well, you're muted now, Jazz.
Yeah, I put myself on mute, so I'm not sure.
I don't hear it anymore, so it's probably your speaker or something.
Yeah, I didn't hear it, so I was trying to figure out who was. I didn't hear it myself. So
no, I did hear it, and James in the chat.
Yeah, I heard it after you brought it up.
James, anyway. We appreciate you, but go ahead, Jazz. I'm sorry.
Oh no, but that's pretty much like the nutshell. I think like there's a limit. Like I said, like with the Cardi B, I love Cardi B. I'm a huge fan of her. But and also like the same thing like Little Kim. Little Kim was beautiful.
Oh my god,
beautiful. And then like she let society, because as far as like women, I know we can understand that like women are competition with other women. Also like for the looking in the gaze of men. Or other parties, it's a situation though, like society, especially if you're in a certain platform or certain like light in life, you have to do these things because you're not going to be desirable. For Black women or any person with melanin, you got to light your skin. If you're not a certain color complexion, you're not going to get gigs, you're not going to get these things, and it's shitty. It's fucking shitty to have like these women butcher themselves. And you know what I mean? It's wild. And first of all, I do like one thing when I was trying to get a tummy tuck, because I used to be like really overweight. Like a billion years ago, they told me I couldn't get anything done until I have kids.
Really?
And I was just Yeah, they told me like, yeah, like I was like, I have the money today. They're like, we don't care. Like, you have to wait until you have kids because again, as everybody's saying, there's no point of having this work done if you're gonna be having children to stretch out the work that you just did.
Well,
And I was
Jazz,
like,
you
oh, that
ain't
makes
have
sense.
enough money because if you had enough money, they would have did anything you.
Well, let me put it this way: I had the money exactly that I needed. I didn't have bribery money.
Yeah.
I had the money for the procedure.
A bunch of conformists.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. So while we were planning this show, everyone had a lot to say. A lot of people had a lot of strong opinions. Okay.
Okay.
We know Dr. Boomar definitely has some strong opinions. I don't even know which one to throw out there first.
Well,
go ahead. Which one you wanted to?
Oh no. I was just gonna say one of them. I was probably gonna recant or just not say here. You know? Yeah, they kind of put us on notice.
What's the topic?
About incels being on the sex offender list?
Oh no, I definitely 100% think that incels should be on the sex offender list at all times. 100% behind that one. And like because so the exact thing is incels and men who push like misogynistic ideals and shit like that definitely should be on some type of list. They should be registered somewhere. We should know who you are.
It's on the FBI list.
Like we should know who you are. Like,
you know how long that list would be?
That's why it needs to exist. Because a lot of niggas fake it. A lot of niggas are faking it.
Well, like that's almost the all male population of the planet.
Nah.
Almost all.
You can double dutch in and out that list.
Woo.
So here's my thing, right? Okay, so if a person is on a sex offender list, they gotta stay away from schools and in certain environments where there's predominantly children. So what does that look like for the incels?
It looks like they can't go in and push their views onto children. It looks like they can't also have jobs in certain areas where they either deal with children or they'll be in people's houses and things like that. Because like, all right, so for instance, if you're a sex offender, you can't be an exterminator because you can't get the license to be able to go in and out of somebody's house in the state of Pennsylvania. So it's stuff like that.
But you want them to be on a list for being a misogynist.
Yeah, I want them on the list. I want the list. I want the list because I think that it's a lot of men out here faking it. It's a lot of men out here saying that they support equality and equity and all this other shit, and they're anti-gender role and all this other shit. And it's like, no, you really only in that you only act that way because you think that it's going to get you some pussy.
Also, the pick me niggas.
Yeah.
Pick niches.
Okay, so the guy like Derek, what's his name? Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson for sure. Derek Jackson would definitely be on the list.
He is definitely.
I don't know who that nigga even is.
You don't know who Derek Jackson is? He was married to the woman that had the bonnet of salvation.
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah, bonnet on in that picture. This one right here, the black one. Yeah.
What about Kevin Samuels?
I mean, he would be on the list too. Because he pushes. Yeah, but he pushed misogynistic ideals. So yeah, he
has an entire group of niggas following him. There's a group on Facebook. So there's the first list. There's like thousands of niggas in that group of the Kevin Samuels group. Like it's thousands of niggas in there that preaches as if Kevin Samuels was the second coming of Jesus. I kid you
I don't know about
not.
But...
Oh no, they do that though in that group. They really do. I'm in a group just to look at the bullshit. Like niggas really...
You wouldn't be in the group,
huh?
I mean, you wouldn't be on the list.
Hell the fuck no.
Okay, I don't know. You be sounding like you don't like women a little bit sometimes.
No, okay, so
what?
If we talking about earlier, I don't know. We talking about earlier. First off, before I talk about that, drizzle kings, drizzle, okay.
Sprinkle. We about to fight.
Drizzle.
Let me tell you, that video had me crying in the office today.
Oh my god!
Look, but it's just like it's something. Sometimes when it comes to dating, some women are just sound unreasonable and don't sound compromisable. Like they just want things given to them. They just want things
entitled.
They feel
emotionally
entitled.
intelligent.
And it's like, first off, this is the first date. I don't even know you. So why like this the first like what? Like girl, kick rocks. The fuck I look like? You know,
it's like some type of reverse peacock syndrome.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's weird.
And
like we don't have to puff our chest out and like do all that shit anymore. But the women, the bigger the feathers, fucking hey, look at me.
But
like
see,
I felt when dude said
that. They want you to still behave like it's 1950 and y'all all fighting for her hand.
This ain't 1950 bills.
But like I said, it depends on the type of date. It depends on who's asking out. Like there's a whole. I'm a nerd when it comes to like the history of dating and courtship. I'm very old school with a lot of things. However, I'm more like of the understanding of like, I also don't expect every time I'm on a date and the man especially is like, I got you, baby. Like, don't worry about it. I don't trust him. I just met you. I'm going to have my own money just in case because I don't trust you. But here's the situation. Back then, you didn't have to do that because even if that man wasn't going home with you, he was still going to do the gentleman thing, which I understand that's not a thing now like that. That they're gonna do the gentleman thing. Guess what, Susan? You ain't giving no ass. I paid the bill. Don't talk to me ever again. And I'm telling my friends that I still smashed. That was the thing back then.
And plus, we gotta think about back then. Women weren't able to get jobs until World War II, when men had to go to war and somebody had to bring money home to take care of the kids.
No, understandable
work. So yes,
I know, but but again, that's marriage and then dating, the courtship situation. Yeah. So like even now, like I said, if somebody asks me out on a date, I usually tell anybody I'm dating, I'm like, hey, I don't got the money, like straight up. I don't have the money this week. Next week's my pay week. Let's try to go on that time. No, I got you. Now I have to trust this person, right, to take care of the bill. And then if I don't look right, or if every situation, he can either bounce on me or expect me to pay the bill now. When you offered me out, I told you I couldn't do it. Now you trapping me.
This some new nigga shit because I've never encountered this in my entire life.
That was actually going to be my question, Jazz. Yeah. Have you actually ever encountered that?
Yes. Wow. I've had situations where the person was like, oh, my bad. Like, I actually left my wallet at home. I'm like, cool, no problem. Call my dude or whoever I was with at the time. Hey, yo, let me like 200 just in case. Because now I'm paying for a taxi. I'm doing all that stuff. Nice to meet you. This is never happening again. Like, I understand things happen, but be upfront. We don't have to go to a fancy dinner. We don't have to go to fucking Cheesecake Factory. We don't have to go to anything. We can go to a coffee bar. We can go sit in a fucking park. I don't give a shit because we're trying to get to know each other. However, I do agree that a lot of women, especially younger women, who are in this like automatic fight mode about, oh, you have to pay my bills. You have to take me to the expensive restaurant. No, unless he's hyping you up, unless he's like, nah, I only eat at Nobu. I only eat at these places. I'm taking you there. Okay. Now you're responsible because you're putting me in that position. I'm agreeing to it. But now you're like in that video, he's like, oh, well, my suit costs. It's like, I get that because as a woman, I say the same thing. I'm like, it takes me, I get ready for 2 hours, depending on what kind of thing I'm doing, relaxing, trying to get ready for you, trying to be the situation, try to get there. I'm on time, looking good, smelling good. You know, I look like a prize at that moment because this is the first time you seeing me. But now I'm paying for everything too. Okay. But see, I'm also, like I said, then the dom hits and I'm like, oh, okay. So are you bending over? Is this what we're talking about now? Because we can do it.
Who's doing the bending? That's the real question.
Exactly. They doing if I'm paying at that first date. If I didn't offer, you putting out. No, I'm joking.
I mean,
I always say that as a joke.
Like it's an actual like romantic date, and I want to take you out and do this for you that night. I honestly believe that the first date should be Dutch. Like y'all go hang out. I mean, if it's drinks, cool. Take care of drinks. That's just like because people's ideas can get misconstrued.
How do you get to the first date if somebody doesn't ask the other person out for it to be Dutch?
Yeah. I mean, so it's easy. I mean, you can be like, hey, you can invite them out on a group outing, like me and some friends. I'm finna go hang out and do this.
I said, hey girl, you want to go for a walk? And she said no. I'd be like, fuck you, bitch.
Now, if you ask
Now
me,
now walk home yourself. There you
I
go.
mean, I'm just saying, like at the end
you
of
ask
the
me
day,
to go for a
Fuck
walk
that.
because guys,
Oh,
I'm gonna
bitch.
walk to the park
some guys feel like
after dark.
they pay for dinner and they all that.
Yeah.
They expect to get some of it. And
Start
like,
some
some women feel like
conversation.
if he's paying for me, then I have to give it up at the end of the
Conversation.
night, or
Exactly.
I ain't got it. It's a lot of blurred lines in between
Mhm.
paying for dates or the expectancy of me paying for
Mhm.
everything or taking you out. So even if we're not even dating, that first date shouldn't even be considered a date. That's a hanging out. You trying to get to know somebody. Y'all
No,
just
exactly.
cool. It shouldn't even be called a date because y'all not dating. Y'all not
you
even
should do
talking.
that
I'm
before
gonna
you.
just put some game out there. If you get a girl number and she asks you for $20
Now, Cardi,
and
you
it was
echo.
in the I don't give a fuck. In the first week, she's like, no, let me hold $20 to $40 because 60 too much, but 40 is the right price.
I don't understand
Dump
this.
her, leave her.
I've
Don't
never
worry about it.
had any of this confusion. You asked for my number. We talked on the phone. At some point, you asked me, did I want to go out? We went out. Like it wasn't a thing. It was not a thing. I did have some men that were like, listen, if I don't have no money, I'm not allowing you to take me out. Cause I'm like, if I got money, we can go out. But I did
Yeah.
have dated some people that's
Yeah.
like, well, fuck, whether you have money or not, you can't take me out. It's then we just don't go
If
out.
a bitch say, let's go shopping for the first date, kick her to the curb.
I really don't like that type of shit. But all this,
I've done that.
all this
I was
confusion.
about to say I've actually
Jazz,
had.
I would have kicked the shit out you to the curb.
No. Wait,
No.
wait, wait, wait. I
Excuse
took a guy out shopping and my
Oh,
girl.
tell me more,
when I
Jazz.
first met
Hi.
her. I
Just
was like, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry to cut. Go ahead.
because I was like, I know I was talking.
No, I apologize.
But this new situation where people are like, there's all this confusion about dating and how you operate. I don't understand where that's coming from. This is really, I feel like
Can
it's
I?
all, I feel like it's all coming from social media. I feel like
Can I tell you?
these fucking little clips get to y'all fucking head.
That's part of it, but I don't think that's the whole thing.
Go ahead.
I think that we lost the idea of raising whole people, because this is like to me this is a foundational issue. Like we're not talking about like something that is, to me it's simple. It's like you said, like it should be understood that the person that asked the other person should in their mind they should know that they're responsible for paying for the date and everything like that. They're responsible for arranging the date and planning the date and everything like that. But a lot of times what happens now is a guy will just chill. Like he won't even ask her out. He'll talk to her for 2 months and not ever ask her out. And it's primarily because he doesn't want to put himself in that situation. Whereas though, like, he's like, yo, like, he don't want to go out. And if he has the expectation of, yo, like, all right, cool. If I pay for dinner, we fuck it. And it's like, yo, like, that can't be the thing. Like, because ultimately, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm paying.
If we just fucking, more than likely, now, just me being me, who I am as a person, like, I like spending time with people. So it's like, all right, cool. Even if we are just fucking, I might just take her out every now and again. We might still go out or whatever, but that's me. But I understand people who say, yo, if we're just fucking, we don't have to go out on dates.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ever.
Yeah.
But then my question becomes, how do we even get here to just fucking if we never went out on a date?
I agree.
Like, how we get
had
here?
that before. I had just sexual relationships.
See,
Set boundaries and
Communication.
I've
expectations.
had that. So I've had that too, but I've only ever had that after we went on a date and had a discussion about
Well,
what we were doing going forward. Like,
but I
like
think again, it comes to not knowing the stages of dating, right?
That's just-
There's courting usually before the date. Dating is usually intended at some point after dating. You're supposed to get married or at least have that discussion where you're just like, that's where the term like going steady is, right? You're dating multiple people, like not dating, but like you're seeing multiple people. You're talking to multiple people. You're getting a vibe. You're getting to connection. You know, back in the day, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You're trying to make it with all those people to see who's gonna jump first, who's gonna want to take you to that date and then have that discussion or what have you. Me personally, my dating structure is, or like getting to know somebody, I'm friends with everybody first.
mm-hmm.
I don't need to go to restaurants, even though I'm a foodie and I've had this discussion with people in the past where I'm just like, yeah, if I go to a steakhouse and we just chilling or whatever, that's great. But if I'm inviting you, then I'm paying automatically because that's what I'm deciding because I want to do it. So if it's something where you're like, oh, give me 1 second. I have a whole train behind me. Anyway, but when it comes to dating a situation, like when you're first talking to somebody and you just discuss like you just want to fuck, go on a coffee date. Go meet at a library. I used to have library dates. I love books. So I'm going out. We're having these free events. Hey, there's gonna be a free festival at so and so. Let's go see what they got.
No nigga gonna turn that down.
I know, but here's the thing. Then I got that same dude asking me for $20 a week later.
See, I
got one of them.
I don't know nothing about that.
You just got one of them.
But no, look, and it's funny because I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. Don't talk to me again. Like,
and that's the thing with dating and talking, because it's just like, even with that asking for money, the whole thing on social media where the woman asked the guy for some lunch money, he sent her $20 and she got pissed like, no, I need at least 50. Bitch, what the fuck you eating for lunch?
That's people doing
shit. You better get $1, well, $50, whatever, some shit.
That are doing things for content.
Exactly.
On social media. That shit is not real fucking life, okay? And I just had to tell some niggas this not that long ago. I don't chase niggas. I don't do that. So if you want to know me and spend time with me and all that stuff like that, then you're going to have to court me. And he ain't no young nigga, and I didn't just meet you 5 minutes ago. So you fucking know. I'm not. You got to put effort in. I'm not chasing no nigga. Dick is
bound get a new one
and plentiful.
Same on the other end.
Shall not be trying
I ain't chase no bitch
to go out with me.
You shouldn't chase. You should not chase.
No one should
I
chase
hate
anybody.
people who say that shit. We are not.
Yeah, it should be natural chemistry.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like you should want to talk.
If you chasing, then you fishing for something.
Some people want to be because they're insecure. See, the problem is part of the problem with that situation is that they are on my social media, and because they're on my social media, they are assuming a whole bunch of fucking shit because they follow me on social media. Oh, you always partying, you always out, and I mean, this is before I even knew any of y'all. But you always partying, you always out. Yes, I am. Because what am I supposed to sit in the house and wait for you to fucking call me? I think the fuck not. So people want you to be a homebody and sit in the house and wait for you to call them, or they want you to be texting them. When am I going to see you? When am I going to see you? Absolutely fucking not. I'm not doing that. Which also
meet me at the club.
Which also might come into play with Bass's other situation that he was talking about. Men that they use their money or their positions and they think that they're supposed to be, way more attractive than they actually are, just based upon those things. So I guess I should be chasing you because you got a little change in your pocket.
That was one of those videos where the woman said, "I don't care if you're ugly or not, as long as you got money to provide, I'm good."
Well, that
was an actual thing.
Lady. She's like,
yeah, but also
ugly, close your eyes.
But so for me, it's also the because I don't want that particular quote to just end there. There was the rest of that quote also said with women who feel like they got nice bodies, whether they got, big titties, nice ass, like they be so like fucking taken aback when you don't like them. Like it'll blow their whole day. And it's like, yo, like really? Like, and that's my issue with BBLs and everything, because it's like, yo, the moment, if you're doing it for a confidence boost, the moment that somebody says, yo, I don't think it looks too good, is the moment that your whole life is shot for a whole, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, your whole life is shot now because, motherfuckers don't like it. It ain't come out good.
Silly bitch.
If you shit with somebody that only wants to be with you because you ain't got a fat ass, like I don't want that type of attention. If you didn't like me and my little pancake ass, then you can't talk to me with this inflated ass. That's the way I feel about it. I
fix the flat.
I have to buy.
If I can't slap your ass and it pops, it's gonna be like, what?
It is. You're paying for somebody to love you and paying for somebody to pay attention to you. I'm not willing to do that. That's not something that I'm interested in. I need you to love me when I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because then what if you get into a car accident and you get disfigured?
These hoes are doing it, ain't doing it for the love. So
Well, they want somebody to love them. I really do think that's what they
Maybe
want.
the love,
They
but
feel they get better
then
prospects
you
for
also
that.
got to remember that if they do, then they ain't really doing it for you. They ain't doing it for the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you gotta get your ass blown up for someone to love you, then they love you just the
Fix it,
ass
flat bro.
No,
of
I
you.
100% agree with that, but someone
So,
seem to be okay
Yeah.
with that. They're okay with it. They get the ass, and the first thing they do is go on Instagram and start twerking and shit.
and that's on them, and they need to find Jesus or talk to a therapist.
Let me look at some of these
Oh
comments.
well.
Sal said women should
I'm
be
not
scared.
good.
I heard Sal.
I'm not.
Sal, I said I'm not gonna block you this week. That don't mean
We know Sal gonna have some out of the box things to say.
Reva says, how many times do I need to put you in the corner, Sal? Carolyn said, I'm finally here and
Sound
I'm
like
ready to eat these white
reverse the 19th Amendment.
Because Carolyn, what's with the white bitches? What they do to you?
Man, fuck these white bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
No, y'all cool though. But
James
y'all be
said,
drawn
don't
sometimes.
go run up the bill and expect the guy to pay for everything. Darius said, I'm doing it. I was because I was talking.
Mhm.
Darius says, sprinkle, sprinkle lady husband is an old man.
Yeah.
Sal said, I will take down BBL Michelle, no problem. Carolyn Hill said, not fix a flat. I didn't even hear somebody say fix a flat. Yeah.
I said that, yeah.
Yeah, she said
Fix a flat booty.
Well, Cardi, you seem like you got some stuff you need to get off your chest as well. You said you was ready to be canceled. So
Yeah, so just throw me a softball and I'll just fucking rip it.
Sexy Red, that's a softball.
Fuck that bitch.
Cancel. Cancel.
Uneducated, trifling ass, dry ass, pussy having, trying to perform for the kids and no one wanted to see your fucking ass.
Who shows up to well, I can't even say that because
Crusty red
parents do it every
bitch.
day. I was about to say who show up to school smell like weed, but parents do it every day.
Ooh, yes, they do.
They
Absolutely.
do it every fucking
Wait,
day.
not only parents,
Oh.
some of the teachers do it. Like I don't want you to think that it's
No,
just
I'm just saying
parents.
because my
Kids.
issue was when I used to work with children, it was a parent who brought her son in there every day who got asthma problems. He breathing and sounding like an old school box Chevy. Can't fucking breathe. Why can't he breathe? Because you and your fucking boyfriend are smoking in the car with him and he's catching secondhand and he has fuck every day and can't breathe. What is wrong? I don't know
And then
what's
the mama
wrong.
comes out the car with the bonnet, the crusty bonnet, and the fluffy slippers, but her ass is on
That's
1,000
Carolyn
though.
I
with
was
the
over the
lashes.
I
With
was
the
over the
lashes
fluffy
like this.
Just
the The
embarrassing.
fluffy slipper era was irritating because it's
Just
like y'all can't
Oh, I
afford
embarrassing.
the
love
Rihanna.
focus.
No. The Uggs in the summer era was the worst. Nothing was worse than that because I knew your feet stink. Like I know your feet stink. There's no way your feet don't
The
stink.
all year round Uggs with the watermarks
Yeah,
on them.
yeah. Like no,
No, these
And,
little
no.
clear ones that fogged up.
and you walking on the side of the sole, not the sole, because it's all bent up. Like
And shit walking on the side like you just walking like a crab. She's walking like a crab.
Exactly. Fluffy
Stop
heels,
it.
fluffy shoes are still, and we love them.
Mm.
But you also said that you didn't want them to have kids' beauty pageants or participation trophies.
no,
Yeah, that's some bullshit. First of all, y'all glamorizing these little girls and dressing them up with a whole bunch of fucking makeup on them and parading them
Mhm.
around fucking
I
grown ass
agree.
men judges,
it's too
and
much.
that shit ain't fucking cool.
That's too much.
That's just too fucking much. You're
Let
doing too
let
fucking
little
much.
girls
You
be
put
little.
all these fucking expectations and just artificial shit on these girls that they have to look a certain way and pose a certain way and have this dumbass talent no one gives a fuck about because it looks cute.
Mhm.
Like, no, for what? A fucking trophy and then and then what? You graduate to fucking toddlers and tiaras into some type of other shit, and now you got what's that? Cutie pie having ass bitches with a whole
And then
bunch of
it,
fucked up problems when they're older now. No,
Cardi, they do kind of the same thing with dance. Like the girls got to wear the makeup, they got to wear the little
Mhm.
costumes, they got to pose, take the pictures. You think they shouldn't be doing that and dance either?
nah, because that's not really what dance is.
But it's all about their money. It's about their money. So you gonna pay?
Money for who? Because I'm the one paying for it as a parent. Like you coming off the fucking bread with that shit. You gotta travel. You gotta buy fucking
it's
costumes. It's a
yeah.
whole lifestyle
It
that just
gets
is.
it gets expensive, and I have 4 daughters, so I know it gets really really expensive.
Yeah,
definitely gets expensive.
How do you feel about the stage makeup that they usually make the little girls?
So with the dance, I don't have an issue with it because with the dance stuff, it's like, you know, there actually is like an actual like track. You know what I mean, for the dance kids to take dance and be dancers for their whole entire lives.
Yeah, you can get a scholarship off of it.
Yeah, like there's an
dancing. Yeah, you can get a scholarship for beauty pageants.
There's a track for that. You know, like beauty pageants. I mean, there are some beauty pageants that have scholarships attached to them, but there's no like real like track from wearing these beauty pageants to Miss America. Like there's no.
I think some of them would.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. But that's just like some like. All right, take gymnastics, right?
Mm-hmm.
The majority of people that pay for gymnastics aren't going to make the Olympic team.
Right.
And that's really the same thing I look with pageants. Like the pageants is the majority of these girls aren't going to make it to, you know, being in the Miss America pageant or even being on the circuit. But if the possibility is out there, I still think there should be some type of participation. I don't think that I think that in the last, I'll say, decade or so, it's gotten way more grown than what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's more it. Like, I think it just needs to be dialed back with a lot of the adult themes,
right,
versus just completely eliminating it. But that's just me.
Yes.
I mean, again, I got 4 daughters that enjoy it. So,
I mean,
well,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was like, as a dancer with a degree in dance, I can speak on the dancer part.
Oh, you dance? Put your leg up in the air.
You funny.
For money.
Right? But no, for real, even with the dancing part, even if they don't make the gymnastics team, even if they just take in gymnastics just to learn how to flip, they tumbling classes or whatever, you do not, I repeat, you do not have to go straight to gymnastics by doing tumbling and dancing. You can literally become a professional background dancer, tour around the world with artists. You can go to Broadway. You can be in movies. You can be in musicals. You could do so much with dance. You can choreograph. You don't even have to be on camera. You could just be the choreographer. And choreography don't mean just dancing. It just means choreographing movement across a stage or a camera or just movement for something. You don't have to be the dancer to be a choreographer. You don't have to go to gymnastics or whatever. You don't have to be in the Joffrey Ballet or Juilliard or the American School of Ballet up in New York. You don't have to do all that. Those are alternate tracks to dance, but just exposing your children, not just girls either. Boys can dance too. I'm gonna repeat that. Boys can dance too. If you got a son and he want to dance, let him dance.
Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons male cheerleader squad.
Yes. Thank you. And professional cheerleading. You can literally you can literally be a professional cheerleader in fucking sports or dance teams with the NBA for the halftime shows. Like you could do so much. Let your sons dance, please. Please let your sons dance.
Okay.
Like
they get paid money.
I want to dance, mama.
They get paid more money.
Ballroom competitions is money. Like yo.
Oh, they
let them dance. Don't withhold that. Please don't withhold that from your boys. If they want to dance, look, as a professional dancer and actor here, let them dance. Okay, you never know where it's gonna take you, who you're gonna meet, and what jobs you're gonna get.
Hey, are you also like a secret agent or something? Carolyn says you amaze her. You got a dance degree. He do a little bit of
my degree is a bachelor's in drama with a concentration in dance. I graduated from Morehouse, but technically I'm a Spelman student because that's
I was about to say, but he's a Spelman student because his major was at Spelman.
Yeah. But because I have a bit at, I say Morehouse.
Oh, okay, so we got silent here saying
I want to see this nigga performing cats.
Little Darius dance before he was bullied in school.
I'll give y'all a YouTube link.
So
give me the link, please.
BK brought up one of the topics.
Y'all funny.
BK brought up women calling men sassy. You don't like that.
Yeah, we gotta cancel that too. I agree.
For real, cancel that shit. Cause everything is sassy to fucking women. Like, damn, I breathed. Like, hold on. First off, what I saw on Instagram earlier really pissed me off. First off, it was on WGC at the radio. It was Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. The girl say after she been dating this dude for 3 months. She graduated last year. He graduated next year. They live long distance or whatever. But she went to visit him when he's a nursing student. Yada yada yada. Right. So she, while he was in school / work or whatever, the bitch went through his journal. She went through his journal and saw that he had an affair with a woman where he slept with her like 2 times during 1 week, but that was it. So she's upset with that, and she left him because he had an affair. But people's like the first 3 months don't really count because and plus y'all long distance, that don't really count because y'all really not dating in 3 months. However, the toxicity of the fucking comments was bitches was like, and I'm gonna say bitches because I'm tired of this toxic
Tonight,
shit.
say it tonight. Get it off.
I'm tired of this toxic shit. He got a journal. That's too sassy for me.
That's
bitch.
stupid.
So a man can't write now? I can't write. I can't be emotionally in touch. I can't. What the fuck you mean?
No.
Because they sassy, BK. It's sassy. This ain't
because they would rather
the great expedition.
And I completely disagree. I don't think it's sassy. I just think that women want men who want to punch them in the face.
Like what the hell?
Like that's it. To me, like, all right, cool. So you don't want this man who is in a healthy way letting out his emotions.
Emotional intelligence.
You'd rather him not have that healthy outlet because more than likely he's gonna knock that bitch's head off.
Exactly. And like, if any sane person that sees a therapist, your therapist tell you to have a journal and write down your weekly shit. Like that keeps you balanced, that keeps you sane. But first of all, he shouldn't even take her ass back because she invaded his fucking privacy by going through his damn journal.
Yes,
but he also cheated though.
The gaslight breakup is the best breakup ever. Yes, I'm a gaslight you as I'm walking out the fucking door. Yes, bitch. Next time you'll know. Don't go through my shit.
Because what if he wrote that in there just because he felt like she was? What if he really didn't cheat? But at the end of the day,
yeah, you doing too much with that.
Okay. So, but at the end of the day, the toxicity, what I hate around the sad comments. Why can't a man write? There are a lot of men
I agree.
out there. Why can't a man write down his feelings? Why can't
a man can write only on certain things? If you're Captain Kirk from Star Trek, yes, you have your captain's log. You're allowed to do that shit.
Exactly.
If you're fucking Lois and Clark going through the expedition in 1619, yes, you can have a journal and write down your fucking exploits.
Then on top
if you're Hollywood or a music celebrity and you need to write a tell-all book and you gotta write.
I'm just saying, man, why can't men do shit like this? I love the videos when women be like, I think it's sassy when the men do this and
let me cook.
But that's
and he scrolls.
But it's just a new terminology and people are abusing it though. So, I think that's what it really is. It's just a new terminology that people they're excited to use and they're not using it correctly.
If his journal is like full of sparkles.
No, I just think these bitches are stupid.
Yeah, it does not.
I don't think. But did the girl say that, or did the people in the comments say it?
If the video and the comments are aligning, then you bitches.
No. But the discussion is right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If the comments said it, I can't hold the girl responsible for that part.
Oh no. Even if I'm not holding her responsible.
Because that means all our gender got to be fucked up for that.
He never said her.
I'm gonna say man sassy because I'm not gonna talk to you.
Her issue was the fact that he slept with a girl during the first month of their relationship, which don't really count. But the comment
does count.
But they wasn't okay. Well, again, whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest.
How did he ride? Did he start off their diary?
She said he had a journal.
I met another girl today, like
about whatever the journal, whatever about him having the journal. It was the fact her thing was I broke up with him because he wrote that he cheated, but I want him back. Should I take him back because he really is a good guy? However, the issue is in the comments is where women brought it up. Why do he have a journal? That's sassy.
But are they young girls?
No,
it don't matter.
Women, these are grown.
No, it does because it's a different idea. Like I said, I'm not agreeing with it because first of all, I think the word sassy is stupid as fuck. As far as like saying, oh, man is being sassy. No, he's just being an asshole, and I don't need to associate with that. But in the end of the day, like if she's not saying that herself, and that's the poster, I'm not mad about that. Besides, he cheated. They both did something wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, you're coming to the social web. You're coming to online to ask if you should take a man back, take anybody back. Why are you doing that? Why do you need strangers to give you?
Point. that was the point. They brought the issue in the comments was, why do he have a journal? That wasn't even the issue. What she asked.
I know. I think the commenters are trash because what the hell?
Let's talk about what it really is, okay? All right, all that the scenario don't even really matter. With BK's issue is that women
anything
in the word sassy to berate a man, right?
Yeah.
Sassy is equated to being a female trait and tendency. So they're trying to malign men's masculinity and essentially call him gay, which they are using it as a derogatory thing.
It is.
So that's what the problem is with the women calling men sassy.
Or take a matching pajama picture. Ooh, he's
real
sad.
quick. I'm sure y'all heard this. K. Michelle's talking about, she don't like a man who cries. Like even K. Michelle.
And she's single.
You got to look at You got to look at these women and the type of men that they have in their life. Like they probably are wanting the men around them to emulate what the fuck they grew up with. They daddy was probably a piece of shit, or they mama boyfriend
punch him in the face.
Shit. And so they in their mind, this is the type of man
I was laughing my ass off.
That's not masculine. It's toxic masculinity. That's what they want.
So yeah, but I think about like when that situation, I think about the same situation with the chick Sid that is Joe Budden's baby mom, right? Mm-hmm. Because for years she was always saying, yo, I don't date Hispanic men because they're too emotional. You had a baby with fucking Joe Budden.
He's emotional.
Like he was hands down, he's the one that created emo rap. Like nobody was doing that shit before him. So you decided that. So in my mind, I look at it like, yo, women don't really know what they want when it comes to a man, because how the fuck you get here?
And like I think it's like at the end of the day, women be talking so much shit about the good men out here that do normal shit. I believe having a journal is normal. I believe wearing glasses so you can see is normal. I believe you can eat more than just a steak at dinner is normal. Ordering dessert, normal. If you want a fruity cocktail,
but
normal.
Men also say the same thing though.
But
men say that to other men.
And them some pick me niggas because they want the women to pick them.
No, but they were saying it before the word sassy came out. Men were saying the same exact thing about men. Why not eating just steak and potatoes every day?
That shit suspect.
Because berating another man in front of a woman makes you feel like the alpha male as a pick me nigga. So at the end of the day, they was doing it to be picked, which is trash.
That's not always true. Because I think I brought this up before. Matter of fact, we did a show called Everything is Gay. Like,
oh yeah.
Like everything men do is gay.
Everything is gay.
So I brought up that I was at work one day and one of my coworkers, like he asked for some lotion. And I was like, you don't have no lotion. Why you don't keep no lotion on your desk? And he was like, men don't keep lotion on their desk. I was like, what the fuck you mean?
But you want my fucking sweet pea? Like what?
I definitely got a jar of baby powder with Vaseline in my drawer.
I said, so
baby powder?
Ashy hands equates to being a masculine man, and he was like, "Don't." I said, so I yelled out to one of the other male coworkers. I was like, "Yo, such and such." I was like, "Marion said you can't keep lotion on your desk because men don't do that." And he was like, "Oh no, fuck no! You don't put no lotion. You don't keep lotion on your desk. Like no carrying an umbrella. You don't lotion your feet first thing when you get out the shower." It's like all these rules they was telling me, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, lotion on the desk. Lotion on the desk is kind of sassy though. You put the lotion in the drawer.
It's in my drawer. It's not on the desk.
Yeah, you don't leave it on the desk.
Is it bad?
That's the thing. That's the
that's the thing.
Well, I don't like my desk cluttered unless it's with work. I don't want extra shit taking up my space.
Yeah.
I have a lot of paper and folders on my desk while I'm working.
So basically, what it sounds like is not having OCD is sassy.
Yeah.
Because what? Because you just don't want it visible on your desk. It can be in the drawer.
But why would I have it on my desk?
It can't be in the drawer.
Because it's easily accessed.
Well,
what you mean? Like the reason I wear sweatpants or ball shorts to a dip appointment is because of easy access. That is it. Not because they're comfortable.
I don't.
How
Ashley,
do you have to be to constantly get lotion all the time on your desk?
Right, because why am I constantly doing
It
this?
should last you.
Though,
since COVID, nigga, you should be washing your hands every time you get up.
Oh, hand sanitizer, that's different. You can leave hand sanitizer on the desk.
And
that's fine.
So all right, so gel hand sanitizer. So gel hand sanitizer takes about 15 seconds to 30 seconds to work. I don't use that. I use regular hand sanitizer that's not gel based so that it's instantly working. So it's going to make your hands ashy.
I mean, I work in a hospital, so the hand sanitizer I got works, and then you know,
step your hand sanitizer game up, nigga.
Even if you get the hand sanitizer that's gel based, I mean, me as a nigga, it probably is sassy behavior, but I got the Bath and Body Works men scented eucalyptus spearmint hand sanitizer for my hands, so it moistures and smell good and sanitize. That's behavior. Then oh well, I mean, I like smelling good. Shit,
I don't like the smell of sanitizer.
That's not sassy. That's normal. Like I think that's why I hate that word.
Fucking crazy. Like I don't fucking get it. Like
you know what is sassy for a man to do? The one thing I think is super sassy for a man to do: wear women's underwear.
I think that's
what if it's comfy for them?
Cornerstone of the sassiness.
Whatever they want to do. Wait, what do you wait? Only men I know that wear women underwear are gay niggas. So what do you wait? What straight men are wearing women's underwear?
Or cross?
That's what makes it. That's what will make it sassy for me.
Straight men who enjoy wearing women's underwear
like to feel the silk.
And they sell men's silk underwear.
Yeah, silk drawers.
Yeah, let me say something, man. If you want to wear something, Fenty has lace.
I need to feel the lace.
Jock straps. Fenty has everything for men that are made for men. You don't have to wear women's underwear. Just go to SavageFenty.com and buy the men lingerie.
But BK, they didn't always have lines like that.
Well, they got them now.
So if they wanted to, they had to wear.
They actually did have male.
I was about to say, whoa, because I remember as a kid getting the silk boxers that had all like black. They were black and red with hearts on them, and I got them from Marshalls because men don't buy them, so they always will be a discount store.
High school for Valentine's Day.
I tried too much to kill them.
Brittany just dropped in the chat and reminded me of something else. Brittany, you prefer not to wear underwear. I don't even want to wear women's underwear. I don't understand. I don't understand the way that women's clothes are set up.
Fat man in a little coat.
Because a lot of the dress I'm wearing right now, my vagina is practically is hanging out on the seat. Okay. So you just in public places with your snatch on
with your hoo-hoo out.
No, she's quiet.
Public seats.
No. I usually have something.
I mean, I do know some women who don't wear underwear at all.
Yeah, I know some
freeballing girls. But I'm saying the way that my clothes are set up, I'm not having my vagina on a public seat. Is what I'm saying.
Then you need to change your clothes, woman.
I sit on my partner's lap. I don't got to sit anywhere else.
Protect your hoo-ha.
It sounds like pH balance is unbalanced. Is what I'm saying. I don't get it.
I get what you mean.
If I get a girl, she got on a sundress with no panties on, and she sit on my lap, just know something coming out that zipper.
The dress is long, but certain things you wear, I'm like, I feel like you gotta have drawers on with certain things. Otherwise,
Cardi. Because he just said,
Brittany said if my vagina is out, I don't snail trail public things. I don't trust all these bitches.
Oh, not the snail trail.
So now I'm sitting on a chair and
sit on your partner.
Before me, hear her vagina hanging out and
free the meat taco.
What the snail trail on the face?
May 4th be there.
Some people secrete.
I'm done.
Some people secrete.
And I would hope that the women that secreted they wore underwear. I would hope.
You know
underwear with the extra pad too, lining.
I'm done with y'all.
What? Sometimes you need the lining. You need the extra protection.
You said secrete, at least a tampon.
And your thing is juicy.
What pad she gonna wear?
You don't want to get loosey.
So you rather wear a tampon than put on panties? I'm confused. I don't understand.
No, I'm talking about like a liner, like your panty liner.
But if she's not wearing panties, how she gonna wear it?
I mean, you wearing black drawers, you come home they white, like.
I don't know. I just like to protect the kitty.
Y'all are precious. I love y'all so much.
Kitty. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking pussy can fucking breach clothes.
At all
That
costs.
shit's strong.
I'm crying.
I'm dead.
No, not the snail trail.
Oh my
That's
god.
almost as bad.
I know Sal will lick it.
That's almost as bad as
Nasty
that
ass.
the one dude who thought he discovered something fantastic when he grabbed the
Sal
one.
sassy for looking that up and say, "Yum, can I have more, man?"
So Dr. Boomer.
Oh man.
See, I told you.
Dr. Boomer said that he believes that single moms do not raise their children alone. They're not actually single mothers. That's not really a thing.
Single mothers don't have intuition.
As far as what, head of household?
He said that there's not women out there that are actually raising their children.
Am I wrong? Single mothers don't have intuition because they would have.
So who are they raising them with?
It depends. Like if they don't have any family, or like her mom, or like her parents, or like if they're like truly like a runaway from their family and have kids, then yes, they are a single mother. But there are a lot of single moms out there who have support from family and friends who are there when they need them. Say, for instance, like, can you watch my child while I go do the job interview, or I gotta go to work, or can you pick them up?
Is that the parent?
Huh?
Is that the parent though?
No, I'm saying if the mom is not available to
so
do it.
Wait, stop real quick, BK. Jazz. So your idea of a single parent is only if the father is the person that's not helping, right?
No, if the parent, doesn't matter who, mom, dad, whoever.
So if the
one parent is absent.
So if one parent is absent, then the person is a single parent.
Yeah.
They're single based on the fact that they're not only not romantically linked.
The word parent, right? So like if your mom is helping you with the child, or the village is helping you with the child, they're not the parents.
Okay. If they're assisting you in the same ways that the parent would, then what is the single parent losing is what I'm asking.
The single parent loses. What do you mean?
What do they lose? Like, if you got you taking care of your kid, and you got 1,000 other motherfuckers taking care of your kid besides the biological father, right? Okay. Or any adopted father, right?
Because they don't have responsibility for the child. Because in the end of the day, let's say me, I'm the mom in this situation. I die. Nobody has to take responsibility for my child.
They do. The state does, because in the state of Pennsylvania, if both parents are living, if both parents are living and you haven't gone to the court to say, hey, these are my children, they're still wards of the state.
That's true.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, still, again, if my village, if my mom, my family is all helping me with my child, and I die,
they're not responsible to do it, but neither is the other parent. But the other parent can walk away too.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying it's harder in a situation though. If you're coming from a 2-parent household, right, and you're raising a child, even if you're not together, let's say, because I've been in situations, whatever, where both parents are living together, raising the kids together, they're not together. You can still have that and have they're both parents, not the other people coming in, not the mom and dad, not the grandparents, not the friends, not the cousins.
So is she a single? So is she a single parent if they're co-parenting?
No.
Okay.
Because you're you're together still. And in the mindset, if you're making all the decisions for one, you're making an executive decision for all things for the child, then you're the person. And I don't want to say uncle.
Whoever's a custodial is a single parent.
Exactly. So I don't know.
So wait,
let me say something really quick. To me, to say I am not a single parent means that somebody else can step in seamlessly and take care of their child. That means they know the doctor's appointments, they know the teachers, they know what's going on with the kid, whatever. I know this is where the clothes is. I know that the extra, curricular activity is on this day at this time. They like this food, they don't like that, they allergic to this or whatever. If you cannot seamlessly step in to take care of this child, then you are not an equal parental unit in my kid's life, and I am a single parent. If I'm going away, right, you should be able to step in. Hey, I got this. I got the kids for a weekend. This is. But if I got the layout, I got the iron clothes, lay out the clothes, give you a whole fucking schedule. Tell them this is what they eat in the morning. This is what you don't even know nothing
about. Babysitters.
You don't even know nothing about your fucking kid. You don't know nothing about your kid. It's people that are actually married and live in the
So that's what I was about to ask and say.
And they're still operating like a single parent because that motherfucker don't know nothing about their kid. Exactly. This is for men or women. I'm not make it gender specific. So most people do not have a lot of people in their life that if I drive, I know for me for a fact, I got to live. This is why I get very upset about my health, because nothing can happen to me. Nothing can happen to me. My son's father does not know shit about his health stuff. He does his dyslexia and none of that stuff. He'll show up at a meeting, see him at the IP meeting. He's sitting there, but he don't fucking know nothing. I say, you can start without me. Oh no, I'll wait till you get here. You know why he wait till I get there? Because he don't fucking know nothing.
He don't know anything.
He tried. Does he hit you up on the side? Try or nah?
No, absolutely.
Well, no, and that's but different. But there's also a reason for that.
What do you mean?
There's a reason for that. If you are doing everything, then there is no need for him to pick up the weight to do anything.
That's a damn lie.
That's not true. Why is the fact that I do what I'm supposed to do? Why the fact that I do what I'm supposed to do keep you from doing what you're supposed to do?
Right.
That makes absolutely
both parents are supposed to be invested in doctor's appointments.
He has other children.
They should be.
Just
it should be. But if he's allowed to skate by, he's going to skate by.
You can't make somebody do something.
You can't.
No, let me give you an example. I've said you need to educate yourself on this, that, and the other thing. Because I want to know that if something happens to me, my children are okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once I say it, but so many times, and the person does not take the initiative to do it, there is nothing else that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you fucking drink it.
Can we agree that? Because I was like to say, I just wanted to say, like, with the fact that I don't like people calling themselves, especially women, single parents when the child's father is actively and participating in the child's life. Just because you're single and you're a parent doesn't mean you like a single parent, because the other parent is actually there in the life. The single parent is actually helping financially and supportively with the child. Like,
listen,
like I get that you're single and that you're the custodial parent, but at the end of the day, you can't say you're a single parent when the other parent is actually helping and is there. So, like, I don't like that when the father's in the life, but the woman is still like, I'm a single mom and I'm doing this. Don't make yourself the pity party. Like, let's stop that in our community.
I was gonna ask, how do I put that in a dating
cancel
profile?
those heifers. Yeah,
like, do I put single parent?
Right,
huh?
If I on a dating profile and I have a co-parent, like my husband, boyfriend, whatever the hell, it's helping me take care of our kid. Am I still putting single parent or single mother?
No.
And the reason
that's what I'm asking. Like, how would I put that out there?
You'll put out a co-parent.
I don't think that it's necessary to put that on the dating profile at all.
Or just put parent.
Well, you got to know that you have kids.
I would hope so.
Well, no. Just say that you later. Yeah, that's all that you have to say is that you have children, because it's because to me it's a very nuanced thing to describe like proper co-parenting to someone that's single and coming into your life. Because proper co-parenting, might look like I'm getting a phone call at 11 o'clock because my kid is sick and they're crying and they only want daddy's voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that could be a thing. That's what co-parenting looks like sometimes.
No, definitely.
Co-parenting looks like I'm calling out of work because my baby mom didn't tell me until the last minute and about a doctor's appointment that she can't take off for.
Yeah.
Like things like that.
That's a reason.
I took my baby to the doctor's office today.
I also hate that term. I hate that baby mom shit. I don't say like my baby daddy.
I hate it, but for general, to get everybody to understand what I'm saying, and I hate saying.
I you're saying, but since we on the cancel episode, I'm saying I definitely hate that term.
Oh, absolutely.
I always say my child's father. I try to go out.
Put some respect on my name.
I mean, when she start acting like a baby mom, then
even though they might not need any respect.
What you start acting like a baby mom?
The same thing that we say when somebody start acting like a bitch. It's the same thing. Like,
I would rather call her baby mama than a bitch, to be honest.
A bitch. Like, yeah, like I don't want to call her a bitch.
So you crazy tonight, yo.
Brittany had a question. She said, "So are you saying all men will choose to not take responsibility for their children if given the opportunity?"
No, I'm not. I would never say that. I would never say that about all men. But I will say that about the fucked up men that some of y'all picked. Y'all knew he wasn't shit before y'all laid with him. Y'all knew he wasn't shit. Y'all knew it.
Accountability for the men that y'all sleep with.
Does not know that, and
but also men who sleep with women, they shouldn't be sleeping with and getting them pregnant.
Listen, I'm not taking. I don't want this to sound like I'm taking responsibility from men, because I'm not. I'm not taking responsibility from men in their own actions. Mm-hmm. What I am saying is, you can't convince me that there were no signs, and he was an ain't shit nigga the whole time. Like, you can't tell me that there was no
twice. What are you talking about?
Listen, not only that, wait, he only has six kids by 6 different women. Now I'm number 7. Like, no, that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I have 7 biological children. I got 4 different children's mothers. I have long relationships with each of them. Like, there's like and I co-parent with each of them. So there is no like. Matter of fact, I can't even say I co-parent with each of them. Hell, my older kids are 18 and 20. I mean, 19. She just turned 19 and 22. Like, I don't parent with them, with their mother at all. I parent them directly. I don't have to anything. I don't have to call their mother to say, hey, this is what's going on.
Ass is always tired.
Like,
he's always tired.
Everyone does not show their hand right away. You can be with somebody and everybody is like, this is a good person, this is a good man, and he is wearing that mask, and he is
who the fuck did I marry
to do. And then I know my fucking ass was trapped, motherfucker trapped.
Because you ain't earned your witch powers yet. That's why.
I wasn't a witch at the time. I really
see exactly. That's why you ain't your powers. You would have known better.
Man. And I said, I don't want no more kids. I don't want none. I'm done. I don't want none. Okay, all right.
I don't trust nobody.
I mean, we can say the same thing about women too. They don't never show their hand.
Let's go. Because he said it was signs, right? And I said, okay, I'm about to move. You know, I'm about to move. I need to get a better place. Oh, you don't want to move with me? You don't want to live with me? You don't want to. Well, okay, I didn't think
we had something.
Most men don't really want to live with nobody right away. Okay, you know, so all right, fine.
Red flag. The fuck? Red flag. The fuck?
She was so young.
Listen. When I say right away, I don't mean literally like we got together and then let's live together. But when I decided I was ready to move, well, we should move in together. Okay, all right, cool. I want a family. All right. Cool. So then once we move in together,
that's a safe bet, Curtis.
Well, you know what? I kind of do want another baby, and then I said I don't want no more motherfucking kids. Now you don't waited until I moved in with you, and now
the trap.
You trying to trap me with this motherfucking baby?
Nah.
How?
You sound very sassy right now.
How? Were you in Pennsylvania?
Sassy.
Were you in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Did they know beforehand that you were anti-abortion? Were you anti? All right. So then, are you anti? Wait. Stop. Are you anti-birth control?
I had birth control.
She missed power wash. What are you talking about?
No, I was using birth control. Yeah.
Oh, so this was a mistake all the way around.
It was not.
So it wasn't.
It was planned.
How was it?
How was
it planned?
He was because after we moved in together, he started with because I had another kid, right? I had a baby, and he was taking care of her.
Oh, so he hit you with the "you owe me one."
So
well, yeah.
like
Yeah,
It was
no,
like,
that's
oh,
different.
he's a good man. Look, he taking care of her. You know, and I'm like, fuck. Everybody around me was pressuring me. He was pressuring me. They were pressuring me. Everybody was pressuring me. He's a good man. He taking care of Savine. You should give him a baby. Y'all going to get married. And I'm like,
That's okay. That's okie doke.
That was sabotage. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
you should have got married. and here's the
business.
So here's
you might as well got married though.
Here's how I look at that. I look at that like
some pension
yes. Do I feel like you were duped? Ugh. I don't know if I want to say you were duped because ultimately he might really be like, yeah, it might, yeah, like it was a long con for sure. It was a long con. If you're telling me that he completely flipped the switch, long con for sure.
He dead ass did.
Yeah.
But do you also blame those other people in your life?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, cool. As long as they getting.
So that's what narcissists have, flying monkeys, right? And then we talk.
Oh yeah,
you are hilarious.
No, that's what they call them. Seriously, flying monkeys. Mm-hmm. So you have this person that's a narcissist, and he got everybody thinking that he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Everybody around him, this is his circle. So
he's a good man, Savannah.
He's a good man. So they all coming at you, like, to support everything that he's saying.
Yeah, like what's wrong with you? Why don't you see it this way? You know, this other shit. Yeah. And your response should be, because I live with this nigga and I know what he's like when he's not.
OMG,
yeah, I mean,
my aunt and grandma just had that conversation. That's why I keep muting, because she was like, "Your first husband was good." She said, Where was he good? And she was like, he had money. That doesn't mean he was a good man. What is wrong with you? Like, they literally just had that argument. Like,
but he was still good at that time. At that time, he was still good. But as soon
but he also didn't have a baby of his own.
He had kids already.
Was he?
Was he a good father? Was he a good father?
Listen, his son. One of his son is autistic, so I really think he wanted a boy that wasn't autistic, just because of things I witnessed. I think that's what he really wanted. You know what I mean? And so he's like, "All right, you can give me this other kid," even though he knew I didn't want to have any more.
No, thank you.
But he started guilt tripping me, and I had only one brother that was like, "Don't do it." But everybody else around was like, do it. You should.
But I think you get pressure too, because like women, that's the thing.
Everybody was thinking he was doing me a favor. Mind you, this nigga got kids too. I had kids.
Surprise.
And they're like, oh, because he Captain Save-A-Ho because I had kids. But this nigga got kids too.
Wow.
What? Wait a minute. Like, really? Yeah, you got to reset. I hope you reset all the people in your circle, because what the fuck?
That's wild.
No, I'm not friends with any of those people. But a lot of people,
please, thank you.
A lot of people look at single moms like that. Yeah. Like, if a man has kids, they don't look at the woman like, oh, she coming into his life and Captain Save a nigga, and she taking care of his kids, taking them to school, feeding them, dressing them, all that. They don't look at it like that. If a man get with you and you already got kids, they like, look, he's a good man. He being with you and you got kids and he taking care of your kids. And that's how a lot of people look at you. And he had a lot of people in his family that looked at it like that, not realizing that he didn't have a lot of money and stuff because of, his divorce and everything. And I actually was helping him with money and stuff like that. So they thinking he giving me money. I'm giving this nigga money. So in their head is, he's Captain Save a bitch. And that wasn't the case. I'm helping you with your kids. I'm helping you with your finances.
Ooh, reverse save a bitch.
Exactly. But that's a lot of people look at shit like that. He said, my son's father's mom recently apologized to me for believing that I was the mother and woman he makes me out to be, surviving narcissism. Brittany put me on the motherfucking list because that's all the fuck I attract to me, apparently. I
don't know, man.
Curtis
the world out
on Facebook. Can I tag him in this? It's the cancel episode. He is on Facebook, and unless you want me to keep going back and forth to court again because he's a fragile narcissist, you probably don't want to do that. He's a petty bitch, sassy, if you will.
Fancy if you must.
No, he is.
Yeah, he is.
We was arguing one day after we broke up, and he was like, "You said I had ADHD." I was like, "So you trying to take my kid from me because I said you had fucking ADHD, nigga? You do." Like,
all right.
Anyway.
Welp.
Oh God. Curtis said kids don't get lotion on the face with most single dads. Takes a woman to comb
actually
hair.
That's so far from the truth. But all right, I hear you.
That's kind of sexist stereotype, but
I mean, we talking about Kurt. Come on.
Yeah, Curtis is toxic masculinity for sure.
Yeah. Misogyny.
Brittany said I called him a bitch, and he said I threatened him. Oh Lord, Brittany, I'm so sorry. I apologize to you.
Yo, that is the most Karen thing ever.
What?
Like that is like so. I had a teacher her name wasn't Karen, but she was definitely a Karen. I had cursed at her one day, and and I got suspended for threatening her. So yeah, that's
wow.
Yeah,
wow. That's
you were threatening her. Don't threaten that woman of God. Shame on you.
Curtis, that's why you're not blocked in the chat. You can say anything toxic that you want to, honey. You in the right place, definitely. Okay, BK. So moving on from narcissists, you said being ghetto everywhere.
Yes. Okay. So prime example recently, I know y'all just seen the video. Leave that Spirit shit on Spirit. Don't bring that shit to Southwest Airlines, okay? There's a time and place for everything. Act like you got some goddamn home training. You do not have to be loud, irate, ghetto, the real definition of sassy, or like all that shit you in public. First off, you play into the stereotype that other races and cultures think about us. When you on your phone in public, I'm gonna play a video on Facebook. I don't need this to be like okay, so I don't need this. I don't need to hear what you doing on the phone while and I don't give a fuck what but grocery store, bus, train.
That happened to me waiting at the airport every day.
For a reason. They invented headphones for a goddamn reason. 2, you don't need to be. Oh, I hated at work on the elevator. Girl, he done said this and that, and then I had to call them, tell them. I was like, you know what? Fuck them. When somebody white get on the elevator, they'd be like, yeah, you know. No. Keep talking that shit. Keep going. Like at the end of the day, time, place for everything. You don't have to act out. Or if you're like whispering, or you trying to, or people who get loud in public on purpose because they want to cause a scene, I will fight you and walk off. Like you would not embarrass me. I promise you. You're gonna embarrass yourself. It won't be with me. When we in public and you get mad at something and you want to get loud so everybody can look over. Like, what y'all looking at? I'll fight everybody in here. You sure gonna be fighting by yourself. I don't
keep it goes wrong. I tell you.
Do that.
We had this conversation. I want to say we had this conversation yesterday at work, right? Because we have residents that come in and they're upset. They might be upset about something that happened before they even got there, or some of them have very low comprehension. They don't know how to count. I'm so sorry. It's fucking true. You don't understand why you owe big rent. Well, if you're not paying the right amount of rent, if your rent is $500 and you only paying $250 every month, I pay every month, but your rent is this, and you're only paying this. And now I have to give you a PowerPoint presentation on how to fucking add and subtract. We have people that come in, they get upset, they don't comprehend things, and they don't know how to emotionally regulate.
That's really the problem.
Hate dealing with niggas. You encounter problems in your life. You need to be able to learn how to conduct yourself in public.
You can't. They live in North Philly all their lives.
You need to be able to take care of your fucking business without turning
cancel me.
Because you should not be defensive for every fucking thing. Some things you need to take accountability for, and you need to have a understanding and the emotional intelligence to have a proper conversation with someone without getting defensive and trying to fight and curse somebody out.
I agree. I 100% agree.
You use big words. I gotta fight you now.
And because you don't like a policy, you don't like a policy. And now you come, first of all, if you coming in the door and these motherfuckers, these dumb bitches in here,
Wait.
Yes.
First off, they're coming into the county assistance office, right?
No.
Like we not.
I work in housing.
But either way, it's still assistance.
Government assistance.
It's still assistance. They are coming in to get assistance. They need your help in one way or the other.
Then you might not want to be calling me a dumb bitch before you even get in over.
And that was me in healthcare. That was me in healthcare.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Now you have a lease termination, not because you didn't pay your rent, not because you had unauthorized occupants in your unit. You got a fucking lease term because you don't know how to fucking conduct business, because you want to come in and be calling me all types of bitches because you owe big rent or you didn't come in and do your recertification. Now you about to get kicked the fuck out because you don't know how to fucking act. Make it make sense. You're homeless.
Get back on the list.
Because you don't know how to emotionally regulate. Black people, you gotta fucking do better. You gotta do fucking better. That makes no sense, and you should be embarrassed.
Niggas gotta do better.
Judge, why am I getting kicked out? I know I called them all types of dumb bitches, but I didn't know they heard me.
I was going through a stressful situation. I had that a lot in behavioral health. Personality, and like I said, it's the feel, right? So we get it. You're in an episode, whatever the case you're going through. But if I'm giving you help and I don't have to do anything that I'm doing, I can say no off the gate because that's policy. Once I feel uncomfortable, I don't have to do shit. But I still do it because I understand, we from the same blocks in a sense. And I'm like, here, be nice about it at least. I'm not telling you like suck my dick or something, but I'm telling you at least be fucking nice. Don't call me a dumb bitch. And be like, oh, bitch, that's why you work at a desk. I'm like, bitch, you're mad because you don't get a SEPTA pass? That's wild. Walk, bitch. Walk.
Look, trust me. One thing I love about me, especially like when I had patients come in and they want to get all irate stuff. First off, you already know your appointment is at this time. You come in 30 minutes past your appointment, meaning you missed your appointment. So now you want to get a fucking attitude.
Yeah.
You want to get a fucking attitude because I'm like, hey, you missed your appointment. And before I can say, however, I can pull your time down for you to go in, you want to go, well, y'all still gonna see me. I mean, hell, y'all got a grace period any fucking way. Yada, yada. And I'm just like this. Just, you know what? Go have a seat. Wait, let me go talk to the provider. I already know what I'm going to do. Make your ass wait now because you done pissed me off. And then when you come to the counter, you still got a fucking attitude. One thing I like about me is my face gonna curse you out before I even open my damn mouth. Because I promise you, my face be the keep talking. I'm gonna give you you got about 2 more motherfuckers to fly out your mouth before I start coming back at you. And then they turn their whole attitude into the
to be honest,
I'm saying I know it's not you. You just following your protocol. What I'm saying is I don't like the bitch. Keep talking. Keep talking.
If my appointment's at 4 and I get there at 4 and I see the doctor at 5, someone need to get cursed the fuck out.
I mean, but then again, you're on time. People who show up late and expect to still be seen, like, nah, bitch, you late.
Yeah,
but
I get that argument all the time.
If I still have to wait anyway,
no,
it's best to be early. It's best to be early than late because at the end of the day, things happen.
I know. I just hate that shit. I get early and I'm late.
Some patients end up having medical emergencies while they're in the room with the doctor, so it's going to take a little longer. Some patients, and to be honest with you, that also falls on people who schedule because then some patients need extra time. Some people, instead of a 15-minute slot, some people, depending on their conditions and everything, they need that 30 minutes. They don't need 15; they need 30. So it just depends. Things happen in doctor's appointment, just like things happen in your life. It was a reason you was late because things happen. I understand all of that and I will work with you, but my thing is you better fucking talk to me with some respect or else I ain't gonna help you at all, because if I feel threatened, I'm hitting that silent alarm and the police is coming.
That's a solid alarm.
My alarm ain't silent.
I'll push that button in a heartbeat. I'll push it in a heartbeat.
The police right in front of you. Oh, okay. You don't want to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need y'all to come to such and such office.
And I tried to be nice one time. It was a baby father. He was all in the baby mama face. You could tell he beat her. She trying to get her the baby registered for the appointment. And I said, hey, I'm gonna need you to calm down before the police come in here.
I got warrants.
He wouldn't. So she all nervous and fumbling through her purse looking for her ID because he all in her face. Awesome. See, that's why you ain't shit. You ain't got your ID here. Here go my ID right here. This nigga pulled out a swap card.
Wow.
Wait, what's the swap card?
Community. That means you've been to prison. You out on parole, and that's your ID for when you on the side of the highway cleaning up the garbage with the sheriff. Yeah. The sheriff is out there watching y'all with them vests. You. So you a nigga, and I'm just like, I understand that you may be the baby father, but you're not one of the proxies on this account, so I need her ID. Exactly. And he went back room and continued to be a nigga. And what did the nurse do? Police. And they came and walked his ass right up out of there. And I was like, I told you. So it's like just such a time and place for everything, Black people. You don't have to be a nigga at all moments, okay? Go watch the Boondocks. Learn when to have a nigga moment, okay? Learn when to have a nigga moment. Nigga moments are reserved for special occasions, not 24/7 of your life.
And if you want a therapist or a social worker, go to an actual therapist or a social worker. Your personal life is not my motherfucking problem.
Please.
Not
somebody with a degree and license.
Property manager, not psychiatrist. Not psychiatrist.
Now, if you being messy and spreading tea, I'll listen. But for personal reasons, no.
Like, don't talk to me if you need feedback. Like, just like,
let me tell you what they did the other day while y'all was closed. Oh, what they do? Like, give me that.
Cardi, we gonna let you get some shit off your chest.
I need something to rage against. Give me something.
Well,
I have all this tequila I'm drinking, and it's just not enough.
I don't know. I'm scared to say because you said you wanted to talk about Israel, and I don't know if.
These motherfuckers.
Oh boy.
BK said I'm coming up to screen.
Because look, I'm not trying to say anything to get canceled, so I'm gonna just be mute.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm mute.
Y'all see the banner? The thoughts and the views. Okay,
look,
so
man, free Palestine.
Go ahead, Cardi. What you got to say?
All right, so I'm Jewish, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's news to me. Honestly, I didn't know you was Jewish. To be honest,
I'm the last of the line. So my grandmother's from Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, and then it gets passed down through the females, the Jewish heritage. So I have I don't have any sisters, so this is just on my mom's side. So it ends with me. Jew luck is dead with me. So
y'all just learned something.
That being said, the stories that I've heard that what my grandma never really wanted to tell me, but she was just really vague with it, how she had to hide underneath her porch from the fucking Nazis and try to escape to France. It's just I can't fathom just all those lives lost to turn around and inflict the same harm and terror on another people. It's really black and white, but just the media of of Israel and United States is just throw so much gray over it to justify what's happening, and you can't spin that shit. Like unless you're like a fucking retard, you can't spin that. But folks are eating it up.
God damn, Cardi.
I don't give a fuck. It's like all the United States senators and the Congress is all with the super PAC of Israel's and Hollywood and all that fucking money that's been thrown around so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and just no one can stop it. And it's just an atrocity just against the human race. And I wish there was something we could do just to stop it, but we can't. And it's just going to be too late. It's like over 40,000 people have died in Palestine, mostly women and children, but they claim they're fighting Hamas, which is a ghost enemy.
They've
And
they've killed whole lines of families.
whole lines, a generation of families, targeting journalists, like targeting like UN food trucks. They just don't give a fuck. And we're just our tax money is funding that shit. Like we got blood on our hands. Just as bad as when we turned away the ship that carried the Jews from Europe to New York Harbor and we sent them the fuck back because we didn't want to get involved. It's just as bad. We're doing the same exact thing now. And fuck Israel. Really? Fuck them.
Are you teaching your girls like about the Jewish religion or no?
No, technically, I never did anything with it. Like, I didn't go to like Hashram school or any of that. I mean, I had a lot of Jewish friends growing up, but it was never really for me. I was just fucking grew up Baptist, but it's the blood.
But but that's what I'm saying. That's your heritage. Like you are a black Jew.
Yeah, I wore a yarmulke one, but I've been to a couple of bar mitzvahs, partied a little bit. So,
Do you regret not embracing it more?
um, if it came with the money that they had, I probably would.
Lord Jesus. Leave it to fucking Cardi. You keep saying that,
I
nigga.
mean, only the
You're
white Jews are rich. I'm
actually
sorry.
I
Jewish.
mean, for real, like, yeah. It's weird. I have a cousin that lives in France who looks just like me but white, and it's freaky.
Yeah, you did mention that before.
Yeah, it's weird.
Are
Do
you
he
want
got money?
to meet them? Like,
One day they live in Bordeaux, outside Bordeaux. I'm gonna go out there. Thing is, I have family on both sides in France, on my mom's side and my dad's side, because I'm Caribbean on my dad's side. So
Do
you
the
have a
Jewish
very
people over
unique
there that
mixture. A Jewish Caribbean.
you didn't see these Jewish curls?
I mean, that's yes.
do the Jewish people, do your family, white Jewish family members have money?
If they do, I ain't never seen a dime of
That
it.
mean the Jewish. Oh, wow, nope.
Good
Maybe
job,
like I said,
BK.
it ended with my grandmother. My grandmother met my grandfather. He was in the army, brought her over here, and then just started over. So I literally have no ties at all. But I know what's wrong is wrong. And when I see the news, like I watch Al Jazeera news because they're neutral and they just report actually what's on the ground. And what I've seen, like I've seen people been like just hands up being shot. Like
Yep.
it's like like remembrance of just watching like Schindler's List when growing up, like or the pianist. Like this shit is fucking happening. And for what? For fucking land and oil that the U.S. has promised, Israel has promised U.S. once they occupied and took over it. They're fucking building condos now in some parts of Gaza. Like they
I
taking the
mean,
fucking over.
it's kind of part of U.S. history. They did the same thing to black people.
Right.
Genocide and take over their land. So I mean, at the end of the day, I understand. I get. I'm against. By the way, for the record, I'm against all genocides. I'm against all hatred. I'm against all evil. I'm against
That's right.
all killing. I'm against slavery. I'm against racism. I'm against everything in the world that makes someone feel more superior than the other. But I wouldn't be called BK Luther King if I didn't say, yes, I feel for the Jewish people. Yes, I feel for them. However, I'm more concerned about the black people in my own country where I live and where I look like in my fear of living in my home due to that same systematic shit that's happening over there that can happen any day, anytime here. That's been happening over the course of history since this country's, I wouldn't even say insurrection, since they fucking came over and took the land from other people and killed Indians and ate them. And that's how Thanksgiving got started, and slavery and reparations and taking land, which we just learned that Willard, Virginia was a town of black folk that they took from them and build fucking Dulles Airport.
Well, that's I mean, Central Park is the same thing.
Central Park,
Manhattan,
Seneca Village in New York, Central Park,
yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, and plenty others. Lake Lanier, Georgia. All these black places, genocide, take over for the interest. It's happening in Carolina now. If you go on Netflix and watch the movie High on the Hog, the documentary, 4 episodes based on the American cuisine is African American food. You will not have American cuisine without slaves. So that right there, and including there's an episode where they're losing their farmland and their culture due to the fact that they want to build an extra wide highway. Why? So now we're just going to take the land because you don't want to sell it. Well, we're just going to claim eminent domain and take your shit. What? Like I get what's going on over there, and I'm sad, and I'm heartfelt. My heart and everything goes out to them. But the same fight that we putting up to free Palestine, we need to put the same fight up here in America. Except when we do it as black people, we are met with police and riot gear. They just fucking blocked the expressway to O'Hare Airport here in Chicago. And motherfuckers had to get out their car from Ubers and walk on the expressway to the airport with their luggage because it was blocked by Free Palestine protesters, and nothing happened to them motherfuckers. Why? Because they was white. But when we had a peaceful Black Lives Matter protest fucking downtown, you got met with tear gas, baton, riot shields, riot gear, rubber bullets. Undercover cop just recently went undercover during a protest, and what did his motherfucking white counterparts do? They beat the shit out of him because he was trying to infiltrate the protest and incite violence so they can do shit to black people, and they beat his ass, and the judge rewarded him $23.5 million or some shit like that to get his ass beat while undercover just because he was black. No, fuck that shit. I get, yes, Gaza, I wholeheartedly feel you. Holocaust, I get your struggle, but they're erasing our shit. They're erasing our shit from schools. They're erasing our history. They're erasing what it is in American history, because our history is American history. They erasing the shit that black people contributed to this country, built to this country, and we are less than. Even with the laws now, they put everybody before us. And I sympathize with the migrants from fucking South America, but fuck y'all too, because y'all came up to this damn city. Y'all, and they dumped y'all in our neighborhood. They dumped y'all in our neighborhood. They gave y'all $9,000 checks. Y'all getting a job at the fucking police department, and y'all not even citizens. They gave y'all a place to live for fucking free. And the white landlords that bought all the fucking buildings in our neighborhood, giving them housing because they receiving $1,600 per head, but you wouldn't even rent to the people who grew up in the neighborhood or who actually know the city or who work hard for the city. And y'all doing everything for fucking them. While was people here who were struggling, there were people here who were fucking homeless and was looking for help, and y'all wouldn't help them, but y'all helping the fucking migrants. Take care of fucking home first, okay?
I agree.
Fuck the rest of the world. I don't care about what's going on in the rest of the world.
That goes hand in hand. All that money we sent over to Israel could be used in here.
Even when y'all said y'all was gonna cancel fucking student loans, you know what y'all did? Y'all not only sent $6 billion to Ukraine to fight Russia, y'all accidentally sent another $12 billion to fucking Ukraine. Like what?
And don't forget, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X also marched in Palestine too against the Israelites in the 60s.
I'm just saying.
And then they came home and got killed. And then they came home and got killed. And they just want y'all to recognize that.
I agree with everything that BK was saying, but also I want to add additionally, women, we also need to be very vigilant, very attentive because of the rights that they are taking away from us as well. So
Arizona.
I agree with everything that BK is saying, but also while we are so busy worried about what is going on and everywhere else and trying to take care of everything else, we now can be locked up for having an abortion or having a miscarriage and things of that nature. So we are going backwards, and we are losing our rights left and right.
No more DEI. They took away affirmative fucking action.
Right.
Like what? Like
we gotta cancel Duke real quick. No black students should go to Duke.
Fuck Duke.
Basketball players drop out the program. This is
fuck Duke. And then fuck all the white people who said that the George Floyd scholarship is racist because only the black people. Fuck you too. Yes, it's for us. Why can't we have shit? Y'all got every fucking thing else that y'all stole. I'm sorry, I just had to go on a little.
No, the whole thing is America, though. America is trash.
Yeah, cancel
We're
America.
trash. America is garbage.
Cancel capitalism.
Yeah, but it's a situation too. Like,
Call me
as the one, like I said, Siren was talking about, like, our rights are being taken away, pretty much 100%. We can't even be normal. Like I said, as a person with PCOS has a medical fucking situation. If I have a miscarriage, depending on where I'm at, I'm going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild to me. And not to mention, let's say if I wanted to.
Your fault.
No, but that's the thing too. Automatically, as somebody with a medical condition with that, that's a thing. Like, it's more than likely we're going to have more miscarriages and we're going to have an actual viable pregnancy. So not only am I a greater factor, they're still going to try to force us to get pregnant anyway, because that's their goal with this whole birth control situation.
It's reproductive slavery.
Exactly. They want us to continue to have children. But at the same time, when they were trying to do the whole thing with black and brown women, especially giving us hysterectomies without our consent, making sure that, we were pretty much like not having any type of control. It's America just wants to have control. These white men in power want to have control over us so fucking bad. They show off like, oh, I'm not racist. I'm not this because I give money to these people. And I'm like, stop fucking giving money that we need. One of the irkiest things I remember growing up is that I used to work at a fine jewelry spot, and it was ran by I want to say they were like from Thailand or Laotian. They were like different type. They would tell me that they only hired me and one African girl because this was an airport. Mm-hmm. Me and African girl, because they had to fill a quota, which again, I just need a job. I don't give a fuck. Just let me work. But what they would do is that they would hire their cousin from wherever, Laos or whatever, bring them over here. They would literally give them like 20 grand. They would take that money, invest it to whoever's there, then get another person over and over again. But yet and the government gives them this money. They give them this money. And it's a situation to help them with a better life. And I'm like, but what about our lives? The people who live here, the people who are paying taxes, the people. And again, I understand the whole about immigration. I understand that you want to move to and that's another conversation. But like, we're moving from one spot to go to America, the land of the free, whatever the hell people ideal about it. Dreamers be dreaming here. Bullshit. But like I said, to us, because we already here, we know it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a little more freedoms than most people, but again, this is not the time for that. But however, now you have a lot of people being expats. Now they're going to they're gentrifying Mexico. Like, I don't know if you guys are keeping up with that. They have white Karens over there yelling that Mexican people are being Mexicans. Like, why are you going partying at 3:00 in the morning? Bitch, you're right in front of them, a hotel that's like in a restaurant. Like, they're partying, that's their thing. You have a lot of people saying, and I see this and I'm so happy, like a lot of, again, black and brown people are also saying, hey, I don't have to be here anymore. I can go somewhere else, right? They can have that enjoyment. Mm-hmm. They can have all that stuff. But again, that still comes at a cost. Because America, once they really kind of funnel that situation in, because their goal is to push us out. That's what their goal is. That's why they're giving money to people and paying others so they can have the new immigrants or the new people here to stay here because they can recycle us. They can recycle the economy. They can kick us out because we know better. They're going to send us somewhere else. And then we're trash again because, a lot of people don't like Americans. They don't. And if you're black and brown, it's even worse.
I understand why they don't like Americans. So do we stay in America, people, or do we try to get the fuck up out of here?
To be honest, I would love for all black people all over the world to go back to Africa and make it the powerhouse it should be. I would love for all of us to occupy that land, build it up, and be a Wakanda, be a Genosha, be that, because at the end of the day, Africa is big enough to fit all those powerhouse countries inside of it. And at the end of the day, we have engineers, we have doctors, we have astronauts, we have nuclear physicists, we have fucking athletes. We are the athletes.
Kick China out of Africa.
We have the artists. We have the everything we need. And Africa can stand alone with no help from the colonizers, as they would say. Like at the end of the day, Curtin said it yesterday. Killmonger was fucking right. And I'ma stand on that shit. Magneto was fucking right. And I'ma stand on that shit. At the end of the day, they gonna drain us of everything that we fucking have to better their lives while steady stepping on our backs and necks. So I agree, like what Sal just said in it. Free fucking Nigeria. There's a whole genocide happening in Africa, and nobody fucking says shit about that shit. It's not on the news. Nobody talking about it. So at the end of the day, sorry Gaza, but sorry Ukraine, but I don't look like y'all. I never have the privilege as y'all.
And when y'all free, y'all ain't gonna do shit but try to oppress me.
Y'all ain't gonna do shit. And when y'all come to America, y'all gonna adopt that racism attitude against us. So sorry, but
not sorry.
I gotta look out for me.
But I just feel like again, we shouldn't be as America, and I'm not talking about us, but I'm talking about like the government who's spending our money. Okay, spending our money. Keep your nose out of fucking other people's business. Just stop it. Just stop. I'm done with it.
Take care of home first.
Exactly.
Flint doesn't have drinking water still.
Fucking exactly. Prime fucking example. It's been almost over 10 years?
Over 10 years.
And they still ain't got no fucking clean water. And all it takes is a couple of million for y'all to fix the fucking pipe system, but y'all snorting it up your nose and not paying taxes. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, take care of fucking home.
Ideally, Dr. Boomer, where would you like to be?
Vibes Cartel.
If you could live wherever you wanted to.
I mean, ultimately, if I was to leave here, I would. If there was a place that I would want to rebuild, it would be the Congo. I would start in the Congo and then work from there.
Yeah, they got it rough over there.
Party.
I'm going back to my island. So I'm going back to Dominica.
And yes, people, it's Dominica.
Not Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. He's Dominican. BK wants to go back to Africa. We know that. Jazz, what about you?
I would say Puerto Rico, but again, it's a shit show down there right now with all that stuff going on. Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, the only place, oddly enough, that I felt the most safest and the most like loved, to be honest, was Jamaica. So possibly. Because like I said, one thing I respect so much about that island, because I pretty much lived there on and off for years. And they take care of themselves. That's it. They tell them, like, we don't give a fuck about the government. We don't give a shit about none of that. Yeah, we know we do things that are illegal, but we do it to save our families, to take care of our own. And guess what? We're loyal to each other. Our block, nobody fucks with our block because this is what we're doing. We're here. And I think another crazy thing, it was like, there's no such thing as homelessness in Jamaica because, again, the community, a lot of, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but usually, like when I was there, that was like a big saying because the only way you're homeless there is that you're crazy. Like there's something mentally off because we can't keep you safe in our house. Okay. We can't keep you safe. So you got to be out until somebody helps you because we can't take on that responsibility. That's one thing I would say I really do love about them. But like I said, in a perfect world, definitely Puerto Rico, if it was a lot better, but too many earthquakes for me.
Girl, you can't go to Haiti, Gina. So don't even say Haiti.
No, that's what I was going to say.
You can't go. Let that shit cool off first.
I feel the same way that Jazz feels about Puerto Rico. Like I wish that I could go there, but that I ain't even going to get on that soapbox. So probably what will be our last our last venting of the evening. And when you said, things about the Karens in Mexico and stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? Yes, let's talk about people who want rights ahead of people who are deserving of rights. And Caitlyn Jenner.
That fucking man, bitch.
Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all really want me to go off today? Like, what the fuck?
I hate that individual.
Let's do it.
Well, Brittany, we can't do potato salad because Darius had to work. And potato salad was what he wanted to discuss.
So you can't go to Zimbabwe. You got to kick the Chinese out there first. Zimbabwe is thrown out.
So on our first cancel episode, we did get into pronouns and transgender rights, transgender people in sports and things of that nature. We did get into this very heavily. Caitlyn Jenner has been in the social media news recently because after OJ died, she decided to make a very off-color tweet and say good riddance.
I'm sorry, real quick. Can we please say the murderer, Caitlyn Jenner, because she's
convicted.
Somebody.
She's convicted of murdering someone.
Yeah. Murderer.
Okay. The murderer formerly known as Bruce Jenner.
There
How
we
about
go.
that?
I like that.
That's it.
That's a lot.
It's factual, so it's
that's yeah.
And even after turning into a woman, she still didn't take accountability.
Nope.
Well, Caitlyn has always been controversial, right? I mean, first of all, you're a trans woman, but you're still a Republican, and you still have a lot of toxic white masculine views, which it's
privilege.
It don't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
Jesus Christ!
But
I was about to say something bad.
I really was about to say
something. Go the fuck off.
So I have to choose my words carefully because a lot of groups of the alphabet community has deemed me as transphobic based on my views of toxic trans people. A lot of people think I'm transphobic because of a meme I posted on my own personal page and not in groups because I just posted it, no words, no comma, whatever. And people's like, "Oh, you're transphobic." I said, where? And when did what are you talking about? So you gay people that think like that and think that you're super political, that you can deem shit on other people, fuck you too. We canceling your ass as well. But Caitlyn Jenner, bitch, first of all, you a hypocrite. Secondly, you are a woman, a bitch, and I'm gonna call you a bitch because you are a bitch. You're not a white male anymore, so you don't have the white male privilege. And I need you to stop acting like like what the fuck is wrong with you? First off, one thing you learn is you don't speak ill of the dead. I don't care how you fucking feel. You never speak ill of the fucking dead. Well, maybe that's an African American.
I do.
Now it depends on some. It depends on some spirits.
Yes, she do.
It depends on some people. Some people now, I think the ancestors will allow passes on some people, but there are things you just do not do out of just respect for the other realm, for the spirits, for the other astral plane. You just don't do shit like that because the universe will come back and get your ass. Secondly, you didn't even take accountability for the fucking fact that you killed somebody in a car accident. Awesome. Multiple vehicles involved. Bitch, you caused it. It's your fault. Ain't no multiple vehicles. It's you, motherfucker. You did this, not multiple vehicles. You take that accountability. Okay, I need you to do that. If you're gonna be a woman, take the accountability. Secondly, or third or fourth, whatever point I'm on about this motherfucker. I never respected her on the fact that your old wrinkly ass posed on the cover of a magazine for your coming out, and you instantly win Woman of the Year over Laverne Cox, who was in her motherfucking acting bag in movies, TV shows, and everything that fucking year. And it's because you're a white bitch. I get it. You white as fuck. You'll never do it. But at the end of the day, know your fucking place. Know your place.
Still doesn't make sense.
Brittany
Woman
said,
of the Year. It doesn't make sense.
I feel like Bruce was really just a sassy man who wore women's underwear, thought they wanted to be a woman, and immediately regretted it and went back to being a white man mentally. Well, I think that they operated in that space for so long and they never really fully accepted themselves, and so they have no other choice but to continue operating like Bruce mentally. Sal said, "Do you think they were going to give Woman of the Year to somebody named Laverne Cox?"
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, to be honest with you, let's be real. Let's be real. Laverne was a woman for years, and she did a lot for the trans community, and she literally spoke for women and women's rights and did a lot. I was just being
facetious because of her last name. Go ahead, Basim.
The reason they weren't going to give the reason they weren't going to give it to Laverne Cox isn't because, like, you know, it had anything to do with her for real. It had more to do with Bruce because he had literally just had the surgery. He didn't even live a full year as a woman prior to winning
literally like 2 weeks. It was literally 2 weeks.
It wasn't even that long. But what it was it was a way that white men could kind of stick it to women in that state, in that place, because now we're giving the award to a white man, and y'all know we're giving the award we're giving Woman of the Year to a white man. Period.
Is Laverne Cox pre-op or post-op?
I would imagine
post. I think like pre, isn't she?
No, Laverne Cox is definitely post, because when she her breakthrough role, her first debut was Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I thought she stated that she was well, I don't know if that was like show based or like real life.
If you want to talk about the parts where they filmed her as a man, that was Laverne Cox's twin brother. Doing the man scenes. That was not her. She
no, not that. I'm talking about when they had a discussion in the show about it. When the women found out that she didn't have the surgery yet, and they were trying to which I thought was an interesting choice. Like they were trying to show if like women can be just as shitty.
I think that was just for the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So I have to double check.
Yeah, she was post-op, but I think for the show they wanted her to be pre-op to go through that experience of being a trans woman in a woman's prison and stuff like that. But all the scenes with the man being shot, that was her twin brother.
That's awesome. I didn't know that either, though.
Yeah,
no, definitely.
Yeah. Does anyone have any closing toxic thoughts they want to share?
Keep trans folks out of sports.
Not keep them out of sports. Period.
Keep them out of sports. Keep them out of sports where gender matters. Absolutely,
gender matters.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, we can have men versus men. We got women versus women. Have trans versus trans.
Yeah, I was like, create a trans league.
Way to force your way into women's league and then dominate. And then you like, oh, thank you. I don't know. I'm the
create
best.
a trans league, because it is kind of problematic for trans women to be dominating women's sports. It's kind of like
it's not fair.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
It does feel very male privilege,
especially that bitch down that swimmer from
the swimmer is the one.
Drexel.
Not even the swimmer. What was the one that just won the fucking race? Tossing such and such identifies as a girl, so therefore they competed and dusted them women on the track.
Well, so the Olympics already said no. So anybody that's trying to do it for the 2024 Olympics, they already said no.
So you take a full advantage.
Like, just how the Special Olympics make it Trans Olympics, like all y'all.
Yeah. Like for real, this great league for them. Like this, it's really not fair, because at the end of the day, like it could be a cheat. You could say you taking your hormones and stuff, but you still got testosterone running through your body, which is stronger and helping you faster than women. Yeah, I don't like that. It's not fair. It's really not fair to women.
It's engineered in general.
And they quit boo-hooing about that shit. Nah,
like I said, I support trans. I do, all that stuff. I agree. I think it should.
I really do.
It makes it muddy, right? Because then it's not even. Let's say if we're just cool and whatever with it, but you leave room for people to combat you on that. To fight, to have you defend yourself. Why do you want to go through that? Just go have your own thing. Let's respect that, and then boom. Then nobody's gonna question your shit.
Create our own league. We couldn't play with white.
Because like I said, like people who have like amputees and stuff, like the ones who have like the special running legs and stuff, we don't see them in regular, the regular Olympics type situation. We don't have them in the Olympics because that's a whole different.
The one time they did do it, he did win, and then the able-bodied people kind of got.
Yeah, able-bodied gonna be pissed off.
Hey, because them legs. The legs for the amputee people will make you faster.
Because they actually put a bounce. Yeah, they were made to make you faster. Like they actually put a bounce in your step. So that's different. They were bitching about the technology being used. The same thing, but I mean they bitched about just recently the Boston Marathon. They bitched about the On brand, their shoes being used in the Olympics. So technology is always going to be an issue. I get that part. Cool. Fuck technology. We're not talking about technology when we're talking about transgender people. Because my issue is exactly what you were talking about, Cardi. The boy that became the swimmer and decided he wanted to be, he was a swimmer as a male, and he was like, and he was horrible. He wasn't great at all. He decided he wanted to be a woman and got scholarships and everything, and broke records and shit, won NCAA tournaments and championships and shit. And it's like, bro, as a man, you were mediocre, so you decided to be a woman to kind of dominate the field. And it's like, no, we can't allow that to be a thing, because everybody's going to be mad if LeBron James' son or Dwayne Wade's son decide that they want to be a woman and they go and compete in the WNBA and break everybody's records.
Not breaking records.
They'll get paid more.
Dunking on them and shit.
And the woman get paid more finally if that happens.
Wait a minute, guys. So Brittany is saying that she had a transgender woman on her show last year, and she said the hormones made her bones weaker, and then once you actually transition, it won't actually give you an advantage in most sports.
So that is true. But if you're already to be a swimmer as a man or a woman, you're already going to be in top peak condition as far as your body is concerned. So even you losing a little bit of bone mass in that, it's only actually going to make you faster in the water.
It makes you lighter.
Yeah, it makes you lighter and it makes you more buoyant. So because it's basically taking because what happens is testosterone helps to build up marrow, whereas though estrogen doesn't. It doesn't build up marrow the same way. So yes, you'll have more hollow bones. So yeah, so you go from being basically at the same size, being maybe 250 pounds to 225 and muscular. Yeah, no, he's going through the water like a fucking torpedo now. Yeah, he's even breaking his own. He's even breaking his own times now.
He's tucking it when he swims.
And that's the thing with I
saw his suit. He tucked it.
He's tucking it.
Same thing with
you know how hard it is to swim with your balls tucked underneath you?
This show was definitely off the rails tonight. I just was here trying to keep the chaos to a minimum. I'm gonna be honest.
I think we did okay.
I think it was a good show. We didn't really offend.
It was a good show. It was a good show. Also, I will never. This is the second show that I will never ever clip.
I'm clipping.
Oh man, listen, you don't gotta clip it because I'm gonna go find it and I'm clipping BK's whole soliloquy, his whole little monologue. Oh, I'm taking that.
That was top tier.
That monologue. Oh, I'm taking that.
I didn't even talk about everything in it, but okay. I cut it off though. I literally cut. I was like,
no. Listen, I told you. I already knew from the door that we were not going to be able to touch on everything. We have a limited amount of time, but this is an official thing now. Every few months I want to do a cancel episode to get shit off of your chest. It seemed like everybody had something that they wanted to get off their chest. I didn't even realize I really had anything I wanted to get off my chest until I started talking about it. So, but I also I kept a few things in the tuck to give y'all more time to speak. So y'all, when y'all got something that y'all want to discuss, y'all want to vent about it, we will pop up and give you the space and the opportunity. Sal definitely has been taking advantage of saying fucking thing in the chat. And if you still got your page tomorrow, it's a fucking miracle. Is all I'm going.
We each all had our own moments though during this episode. I had to think about. I was like, we all had a moment.
Yeah. But you start talking, you be like, yeah, motherfucker. So, first of all, Cardi over here, he Anne Frank and shit.
What? Wow.
That's
you talking about other people that might get canceled. Shit.
It's time for me to get off of here.
Yeah, because you. Wow. Wow. That would.
I was gonna add it. God damn. Hard.
So this nigga hiding under the bed in the
whole family died. That's horrible.
Hiding in that little closet space between the closet and the shower. This nigga hiding in the plumbing access panels.
What's the meaning of this day from America's Top Model?
Huh?
That's the girls. What the fuck?
Yo,
wow.
Damn, we gonna call you. Oh, we gonna call you Asada by night. Asada Shakur over here.
No, that
Asada by
model
night.
is
Now we got a Black Panther in the mix. Oh,
yo, ain't no fucking way.
Look
If
who's
I was to say something that off color, Jess would have kicked me out. Not supported my shit. Like,
Wow.
Wow. It was almost like she had that shit loaded up.
Oh shit! Oh man, listen. If y'all missed the first cancel,
we gonna get canceled.
if y'all missed the first cancel culture episode, please head on over
Oh my god.
to YouTube.
This is good.
Head Nurse in Charge YouTube page and run it back, okay?
I just wanted to be known that I didn't say retarded in the
You just
beginning.
did.
You just did.
I know.
I say
I had to get it out.
Somebody be somewhere.
I had to get it out. I felt left out.
I
felt left out. I had to get it out.
I don't do that word at all. So
I don't do that word. I substitute it for slow.
I mean, I
I say
still say
special
LD.
now.
You saw I
had LD,
BK.
yeah.
I said LD last night.
That means learning disability. Like that's offensive.
I would never say that about somebody with.
But if
Yeah,
they
but that's
really
what the
have a
school is telling us
disability
to
in
say.
learning, then what's offensive about it? Like if
I
it's
would
a
never
real
say that
thing,
about
Learning
somebody
how is that
disability.
offensive?
I would
Because
say
if
it to
you're
somebody who's
using-
stupid.
If you're using LD instead of saying somebody's fucking stupid, because just because you have a learning disability does not mean that you're stupid.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, true.
I'm just saying I can say it.
Oh yeah,
Slow.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I call
not
them
saying
slow.
it that way. You're right.
They slow.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a
But
learning disability,
again,
and I call
if
you
you
slow
don't,
or LD, then
and you're just ignorant to the matter, you
That's a whole
fucking
nother.
retarded.
That's definitely on the next cancel
Sorry.
episode. I'm gonna get into all that shit because just say somebody fucking stupid because there's a lot of people who.
This is why I miss the '90s,
It's
man.
a
That
lot
was
of
a good
people
time.
I know.
who do have
I do.
disabilities
I
that's
do.
smarter
Right.
than these motherfuckers that don't.
I love
Oh,
saying
yeah.
gay. I used to say
He's
gay
like,
all the time. But
"Doo,
that's
doo, doo."
gay.
He's
shit,
like,
though.
oh, that's just fucking hilarious.
Anyway, like I said,
I gotta show y'all a video later. Don't worry about it.
hopefully
thanks for
you can find us Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Nurse in Charge platform. No, just
I stand by my words.
It's my strong hand.
hopefully you can still find us, is what I'm saying. So
I hate
again,
it.
head on over to the Head Nurse in Charge YouTube page. And if you are not following the HNIC Network on Instagram, please go on over there and hit that follow button so you don't miss out on anything. We have a lot of events coming up. This is our busy season. We got a lot of new merch on the website. So definitely, please go on over there, purchase tickets to the events and all that good shit. Cardi has the Bong Wars coming up. And if you're here in Philly, tacos,
Tri-state area.
And I'm going to be there with the greatest bong ever.
Yes, it's the Bong Wars, baby. You don't want to miss
I'm
another
busy,
Cardi
Netties.
experience party. Please DM Cardi when he lets you know where you can find him on all
Yes.
social media platforms.
Link
So
is in the chat right now, so you can RSVP.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So we're gonna close on our Jazz. Please let the people know where they can find you at.
Every social media platform is Miss Giselle or Fet Talk. And soon my podcast coming up. We're going to talk about sexy, naughty books and Peter Pan fucking people. It's going to be great.
Wait, what?
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. I'll send you some stuff. It's really good. I read the book like 8 times already.
Huh?
And
it's called the Lost Boys series. I'm just saying.
I'm sure.
Series. She
and
be fucking.
Gangbangs.
Dr. Boomar looking confused. Where can they find?
Because I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait, he was a kid.
No. This is everybody's aged up. Okay, it's a naughty romance.
All right. So I'm Bad Seeing the Dream everywhere. Make sure y'all check out the US for It podcast on Tuesdays at 9:00. And I'll holler at y'all then.
That's a good podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was with my man Dre. We worked together for a bit.
Oh yeah, that's listen, when I say my man, that's like my guy. Like literally, like we've been like best as a friends since like we were 9. My man. Like we've been best of friends since we was like 9 years old.
You got time to come to the party. I haven't seen him in years.
Absolutely. I'm gonna hit him up. We gotta I mean he gonna come through. He ain't got shit to do tomorrow.
BK, where can they find you at?
You can find me at BKE for Life on every platform, especially Twitch. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Support your boy. YouTube, Facebook. You should also find me in my Otaku North. My cosplay is back 2024 calendar is Mr. August. I'm gonna keep promoting that because y'all can go buy that damn calendar. Okay. All right. See y'all at C2E2 next week.
And we need to put that on the website so people can get it there too. On the
yes, please.
website. Cardi, soft dime Jewish daddy.
Right, he too Jewish in there now, so now the girl's gonna come for him for the money because he's like, "Oh, you Jewish? Ooh.
I ain't gonna be there. I'm sorry. ain't gonna be there. I'm sorry. I'm too busy watching BK break it down and dancing in this video he just posted. I couldn't wait to watch it. I had to see this.
Where can we find you at?
You can find me at the Cardi Experience on Instagram, the funniest page on Instagram with the least amount of followers. So help me out with that and follow a nigga because my shit be fire.
You gotta post more.
I post a lot. I post a lot of reels, but my reels be golded though.
We will have a conversation about how we can grow your social media pages. That is what I do. I don't always do it for myself, but I know what I'm supposed to be doing is what I'm saying.
Break the algorithm.
And Jazz, did you tell them? You told them already. Did you first? Okay. I ain't want to skip nobody. And I am at Siren by Night on all platforms. At Siren by Night on Instagram. At Siren by Night on Facebook. I just came back to Facebook. I'm going to give it another try because I'm sick of their asses. They always put me in jail. But I'm gonna give it another try. On TikTok, I am at Siren_by_night. Of course, I'm a part of the HNIC network as well, and you will find me running amok at some events at some point in time over these next few months. So, like I said, please go to www.headnerdscharge.com. Get some of their merch commercial coming soon. Okay, James. No, I don't want to go to jail. And hopefully I will see y'all at FANIC or any of the other many events that are coming up. All right. Until then, y'all try not to get put in actual Facebook jail. Y'all try not to get canceled.
Real jail.
And tell me what to do. I saved all my files.
We will see you here same time next week for shenanigans and debauchery. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Your body, check it. What's your ready?